Wow.
We're in here, dude.
How are we still trucking?
Survival's the goal, dude.
Survival is all we need, dude.
I never lose sight of that.
Every day I wake up and stare in the mirror and say, survive, dude.
That's what all I care about right now is staying alive, dude.
Everybody's trying to stop us.
That's the goal. I've been trying to tell people that's the goal, dude.
People are like, what's your secret? What's
We're
your
still
secret?
in the jungle, bro. You know this.
Every day, dude. Jungle
People say
boy.
that. Oh, well, I like to go to nature. It's like, you are in nature, bro.
This is the jungle.
It's every single thing. We were in the woods. We just have buildings, dude. We never left the woods.
Nah.
We're here, dude.
Yes.
You think these skyscrapers are castles, dude? We never lost our masters, dude.
Hell yeah.
I was in this guy's lift the other day, so I forgot all about this.
You're probably dropping that knowledge on him?
Well, we're driving, and he was like, yeah, he said something like, well, you know, people don't really eat the standard human diet. And I'm like, what do you think the standard human diet is? And this guy goes off in this rant about, like, the alkaline diet. He's like, he's in a pyramid. It was a pyramid scheme.
That's sick.
He's
You
like,
ran into you.
I did. I'm telling you, I have a bunch of black counterparts in this city who drive
a
Lyft.
black dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have the best Lyft conversations. But if I happen to Lyft with like a black dude with dreadlocks, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's on.
Here comes a perfect audience for all my ideas, dude. And usually, like, I was sitting there, we're talking about. Oh, dude. So we started talking about.
How many times have you dropped the Clinton Foundation on unsuspecting black Uber drivers?
I just talked to him about Aramark. I didn't even talk about the. So we were driving, and he's like talking about the human diet and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's what's up. And then we start talking about. I was like, dude, see, it was a new Aramark building on 32nd Market. It's like this short, squat little building that says Aramark real big, and I was just like, dude, these things are. I was like, look, dude, we still have castles. I was like, look at this, and the guy was looking around. He was like, bro, I never thought about that. And he goes, man, he started talking. He's like, one of my friends like used to live up in or we worked in a building, and there was people who lived in like the top levels. He's like, you need a motherfucking card to get up there, bro. He's like, it's a whole different world. He's like, we had a French dignitary coming to Philadelphia. He just tried to made, and they just sent him back. And he's like, dude, if you're one of those clearance level, if you're like a top floor of a building, he's like, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, man.
I was like, yeah. He's like, it's a whole different world up there.
It really
is. Saying
is.
That basically you beep your way up, and he's like, cops can't get up there. He's like, you're in like a separate world.
It's Skyrim, dude. You're in Skyrim.
Dude, yeah.
You were talking to a dude that's he's never been in a castle.
Dude, and he was telling me.
He has no idea what's going on. He thinks French dignitaries are just raping.
He was like, he said he like grabbed the chick's ass, and like,
how did the French dignitary's business seep all the way down to black Uber driver? How did he get the intel?
It was a news story because the girl kept coming out against
someone in there was like, someone was like, I got the perfect guy to tell. Walked outside and told him.
Dude, he knew there was someone came forward and violated sky rules, dude.
You can't.
And this guy heard about it, and he was like, what the dude? And here, like 12 years later, he was like, actually, one time a dignitary came to Philadelphia.
Above 20 floors, it's international waters.
Like, dude, it is, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the conclusion we reached, dude. When I hit him with the castle thing, we were talking about something else before that, I forget, but it led up to that, and he was just like, well, wow, man, I never thought of it like that. Oh, man. He's like, that's weird. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, we still have our masters, dude.
I wonder how many of these dudes, no, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you recognize how genuinely interested they are. I wonder how many of them are like, whoa, what a psycho. I better agree with this.
Dude, a bunch of times.
You getting in the back and be like, those are castles, dude. We never left our masters. Be like, all right, I got to drop this guy off.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. I'm pretty good at gauging because I've had people sit, when I drove Lyft, I would have people like sit up front with me sometimes. So I'm like, you're sitting next to me. I'm like, you want to chat? And I start talking to these people, and dude, they would stop and go like, wouldn't even say like anything. Would look at me and nod and be like, and just turn around and be like,
I was the biggest douche Uber driver ever. Dude, if it was like, like a chick, like a hot chick getting in, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I do stand up. Driving in Toyota. Yeah, I also do stand up. So like, this is just something that, keep me busy.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah,
It'd be like, where can I see you? Like, you ever hear like Helium Comedy Club? It'd be like, no.
Like,
well, it's pretty big. You ever Kevin Hart? You ever hear Kevin Hart? Like, yeah, he worked with him. It's like, nah, but he used to do that. Yeah, I was. That's embarrassing.
Well, it's hard not to. It's hard driving around to not be like, well,
not feel like a complete peasant.
Yeah. Oh, do that. Well, my thing is, at first I really didn't like it. Then I started peasanting out, and like, so I would
get. But you can get into being a peasant.
I can.
I'm too regal.
I'll get in a pure servant mode.
I'm king's blood.
Yeah, but I'm like an Asian emperor.
Yeah, you're down in the shadows with the people.
I can get real into like working the patty, dude. I'll get down there and hit the farm, and then come up and like, oh my god, dude.
You're definitely more Eastern royalty.
I'm more Lao Tzu, yeah.
I'm very old Western.
You're very medieval,
royalty.
dude.
I'm very Crusader king.
You are, dude. Yeah,
Just more like gluttonous king.
I'm like Lao Tzu, dude.
Yeah, you're like in the trenches trying to figure out the art of war.
No, Lao Tzu was like.
I know that's not. Yeah,
that's Xiao Tzu or something.
Shang
Tsung.
Some jibber jabby language.
Xiao Tsung.
Some bullshit.
But yeah, apparently the guy was trying to like escape. This is a legend of Lao Tzu. He was escaping China because he was like, I don't like what it's becoming, and he was just going to live out in the woods like a Zen master. And someone called him. They're like, dude, we need you to transcribe your knowledge before you go. And he was like, give me 2 days. I wrote like a huge book, and that's like a version of the Bible.
That's going to happen to you.
I mean, I'm going to break away at some points. Like, dude, just give me all of your knowledge.
That's what's happening
please.
right now.
That's what this podcast.
You've been trying to break away from stand up, and I'm like, dude, the people need you. They need to hear you speak. And tomorrow night. Oh my God. Tomorrow night, the people get to hear it.
Do the Patreon before I
forget. Let's get these shout outs.
Speaking of the dogs, dude, shout out to motherfucking Wide Jim.
Wide Jim coming in hot.
Some of these, dude. You got Logan Frey.
Logan's a good bro.
Is he a good boy?
Yeah. Logan, happy 21st, dude.
Austin Vogel, dude, coming in with a buck. Andrew Pace, dude.
He named you calling out Austin for coming in with a buck, dude.
Hey, man.
You poor ass dude. You Austin?
I take $1, dude. Everyone can do $1.
You can give us.
It's when you drop, dude.
It's like, when you drop.
Say Michael Vogel, dude, from 5 to 1.
Mike dropped on us?
He dropped down.
5 to 1. I understand, Mike.
Dude, I mean, just, you know.
He probably
Isn't this when people get tax returns, though?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I thought they get them soon.
I don't do taxes, dude.
Your dad, dude. Dude, who else we got going on? And again, Andrew Pace with a motherfucking Hamilton.
Andrew Pace.
Kyle Haynes, Patrick Cahoe, whatever. I don't know. Scott Guillory. Dude, the Rooster 24 hit us with a 5 spot.
The Rooster did.
None other but Kayla for $2. Wow, dude.
Kayla?
Yep. Christian Techadon.
Wait, Kayla? We got some babes?
Kayla, dude. I mean, I could.
Sure it's not Kyla?
No, it's just Kayla, dude.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's Beezer's girlfriend.
It's royalty, dude. She's a queen.
Kayla's a babe.
Is she a babe?
Yeah, I scoped her.
Nice.
We saw on her profile. Let me get off this thing. Shit, I got out of it. Sorry, I mid-cast started perving on one of our fans.
That's an easy distraction, dude. If a girl follows me on Instagram, I'm just like, oh, she's trying to fuck.
I know.
Donate to the Patreon. She's trying to get it.
Dude, I just looked and I was like, she's pretty hot. And I'm like, look, next thing I know, I'm all through her pro. Oh my god, let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but the problem is the only way a chick listens to us is if her boyfriend listens to us.
Hey,
That's how it happens.
I mean, that's the only way I become friends with girls if I'm dating one of their friends. So it's like it's like a hostage situation. That's a clean. I don't know. That's a fair thing.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get girlfriends, dude.
Don't do that.
I want friends that are girls.
If you're a dude who has female friends,
I need to vent, dude.
Yourself. You're
dude, you are so feudal, dude.
I'm a feudal king.
That's awesome.
If someone, if I don't talk to wenches.
Yeah. I didn't know the word wench meant prostitute.
Yeah.
I said that the other day at work. I was like, I called it was like his assistant. I thought it meant like a assistant or something.
Someone's assistant, a wench.
I was like, oh yeah, I spoke to his wench earlier, and everyone goes, whoa, what the fuck? What do you mean? I was like, wench doesn't mean like if like a servant. And they're like, no, dude, it's a prostitute. And I was like,
well, either way,
sorry.
Either way,
people laugh. People covered their faces, and we're just like, I've been out it too in my placement. They figured me out, dude.
How?
Figured it out that I was a master entertainer.
Really?
Just that I do stand up, yeah.
You told them?
No, they were like, dude, I'm sitting. I said, I'm not bullshitting. I'm sitting at work. We're talking. I'm just talking my shit at work, talking about landlords, and the one guy's like, dude,
talking about landlords.
He's like, you should have a podcast, and I'm like, funny you say that, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy.
One.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even drop the secret cast on him at work. So I just
can't have that.
I give them like 10%. I give them the tip of the iceberg at work, and they're like, what the? I'm gonna stay out of this one, but the. So yeah, then he was like, dude, that's. And I'm like, yeah, that's funny, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Never thought about that. And he's like, dude, seriously. He's like, I think you could do stand up. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, dude. That's nice. And then finally, they kept saying it and saying, I'm like, I can't lie. I was like, actually, I'm an award-winning comedian. And they were like, shut the fuck. I was like, no, I'm a locally award-winning comedian. And they looked me up, and I was just like, They feasted on my YouTube sets while I was at work, and I was like, yeah, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great. At first, I was like, dude, turn that one down.
Turn that one down. That's the worst. When strangers watch your stand up in front of you, it's just like.
Or when they like were pulling up for me at like 26, and I was like, yeah. But
I got a really good.
Stand by some of this. He was like about like fusses and hand jobs. And I was like,
that's pretty good. A bunch of wenches. I got a really good one for you.
What?
So, me and baby girl continue to break up.
Okay.
We're back together right now. Things are going great.
Dude, that's how you do it.
Almost undoubtedly going to break up probably this weekend, but that's all right. We'll get back.
Exactly.
Dude, love.
I broke up with my girlfriend.
That's just love,
4 times, dude.
That's just love.
We got that urban passion, dude.
Yeah, dude, we got so much passion.
We're just like real, dude. We're from the block, dude.
All right. So her friend.
We're just like what Bodique was on the stoop. Like, I love you, girl.
Yeah, exactly. This is so funny.
Sorry,
you gotta see this. So her friend, I guess she told her friend that we were back together, and her friend hates me.
Ugh, they're doing one of those.
And her friend texted her a bunch about how much of a loser I am.
Sick.
And
wait, was this when she said we're breaking up? Like,
yeah, we must have.
Girl, he's not good for you, girl.
Yeah, except she went pretty hard.
Whoa.
She was going at my stand-up.
Whoa.
Hold on. So these are all screenshotted texts. This is so funny. These are all separate texts, each one of these sentences. First text, I think he's reached the cap. Next text, he's like in his 30s. Next text.
Oh, yes.
Like he's been doing this forever. Next text. I just think if he was going to be famous by now, he'd already be famous.
Oh.
And then they got in a fight over that. And her friend was like, blah, 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 blah. Have fun with your condescending and slightly racist famous comedian boyfriend. Next text. He sucks.
Oh, my God, dude. Dude, and that's only fueling the fire, dude.
Oh, I was reading that.
She's
I
only
was
charging.
dying, dude.
She's charging. I mean,
it
like.
It's so funny. I think he reached the cap.
Yeah, but she's like.
This is a 23-year-old chick that lives in the financial district in New York who's like an intern at like Dolce & Gabbana or Urban Outfitters or something.
A human hamster. This is a human hamster, dude, let out and like in a confined area with like all the money she needs, and it's like, here you go.
But her being like, I think he reached his cap. I got to be honest, I don't see much of a future for it. Just like, what I'm talking about.
My cap. It's like, you're like, I've seen a lot of these apps.
She's like, I've seen a lot of these.
He's on the decline.
Yeah, I've seen his stand-up.
How did she just become like a 1930s comedy agent?
I don't know. It's great, though.
The kid's been good, but I think he's on the decline.
Yeah,
was she like biting down on a cigar as she said this?
Must have been, dude.
Did she wiggle her big bushy eyebrows at you while she said this? I've seen a lot of them, kid. He's on the decline.
He can't make it. The kid can't make it in this town. He's like 30. He's not famous and he's 30?
Oh, dude, the wisdom of a 23-year-old girl.
The wisdom
dude,
of a hot 23-year-old chick being like, well, that's it. That's showbiz. He can't make it.
I love how she's like, well, like, I turned on the E channel and he's not on it, so, like, what's the point?
Oh, my God.
Has he ever hosted a red carpet event? Okay. Yeah, dude, it's like, that's one of, like, the saddest things when you got to watch them just, like, hit you with their logic and you're like, that's what you got right now. We're clocking 24 years old. That's where you're coming in with. It's like, all right, yeah, boy.
But yeah, that was that made me laugh,
dude. I was sorry. This is like, you triggered me, dude.
What?
I'm just picturing. I'm flash forward in like 35 years in the future of just a lady like looking out of a square kitchen window into her backyard, like, what the fuck? This guy, and 25 years went by, and you're like, what the fuck? My weird ideas? I don't know.
That was
Jason.
Yeah, I was like, look. Being a young hot chick has a sad ending. You better slow down. Man.
I mean, dude, they wrote fairy tales about this. You end up like consulting mirrors and murdering children. Who is the fattest of us?
I'm so hot. It's like, yeah, you're hot. There's someone else hotter. What?
Well, it sucks too that like, it's funny that you're so hot, but like you just have no idea this force of time is actively working. Like your greatest foe.
I was like, you got 3 years, lady.
Actively
you better
working
hurry
against
up.
you, dude. They don't even. I think it's like an invisible transformation. It just like one day they're just like, huh? They see like they catch that first wrinkle and it's just like, nah.
Yeah, I bet you start all those
from the first crazy.
All those ugly dudes that kept approaching you at the bar. Everyone, you just slowly find yourself being like, well, he's interesting. Maybe I'll talk to him.
Yeah, man.
What's happening to me?
Oh, dude. You know what? I'm just more about like the simple things in life. I just really, dude, they catch that first rink, little crow's eye, dude.
The funny thing is that chick's not hot. She's got a nice body. The girl who's shitting on her.
Well, she's
ugly face.
She's 23. She's like,
yeah, but she's not hot enough to be putting out this type of energy.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I think she's just insecure.
Wow. Well, girls will like squat up with like when you break up with your girlfriend, you definitely there is like a resistance force that like joins them. You get a bunch of Jedis, dude, who are fucking against you, dude. You come back like the Death Star, dude.
Yeah, but I thought she would be like...
I come back to a failed relationship. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Everyone's just like, Lucy, you're such a piece of shit. All her friends would always like hate me at first. But yeah.
It's like the opening scene in Star Wars. You're Vader walking through a hallway. Everyone's trying to shoot you. You're just like choking people through the air. You're like, shut up. Come here. Shut the fuck up. Where is she?
You better freebase her. You're like,
but,
come on, we're leaving McFadden's. Come with me.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna hit me with like, he's fat and ugly. I could have understood that, but her being like, yeah, I don't see his career advance. Like, it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dude. What the no way, dude. You're built like Gaston, dude. You have like that old Swiss muscle man, dude. I need to get you leather boots with a buckle.
Oh, fuck, dude. I should start dressing like Gaston.
It's being so crass for the ladies, dude. Just up to him like,
you
flex
like,
your bicep.
Barely see a line in my arm. It's all fat.
Gaston had game, dude. Dude, Beauty was definitely creeping with Gaston, dude.
Yeah, she was. That story's ridiculous. The guy who kidnapped her is who she likes.
I love that fairy tale, how it's like a story about a lady who sucks a dog's dick.
There's a hot Jack guy like, I gotta get her out of there. She's pissed off.
She's sucking a senator's dick.
She's talking to plates. She's fucked up. We gotta get her out of there, man. Her dad's nuts. She needs help.
Her dad's a loser.
Dad's like, I'm killing it at the bar every night, dude. Can I just lady who's blowing dogs?
I have a ponytail with a ribbon in it, dude. Why aren't I a lady? Hey.
Yeah, that was that was going on, and that made me. I saw that and laughed. Normally, a comment like that would make me like furious, but I read that and I was like, "What a moron!"
Dude, I mean, it might sound corny, but it would be so funny for your first special to have that just playing on a thing. It's like, isn't he good? He sucks. Dude. Isn't he 30?
Isn't he 30? How's he not a famous comic yet?
Oh my
Isn't
god,
he 30?
that'd be so funny, dude.
Oh fuck!
Save all the negative texts you ever received.
Yeah, I was like, I should just make that an album cover.
Oh my god,
that screenshot of those texts.
Funny, dude.
Oh man, but we got that going on.
That's
we're
nice.
Back. Me and baby girl are back, dude.
And dude, all the hate just pumps your bae up more.
Nothing can stop us
you
now.
guys hating my boyfriend? Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, although she is hungry right now, so we're probably gonna break up.
Why?
She's hungry, dude. She told me.
Wait, she's hungry.
Yeah, she texted me from work and said she's hungry. So,
so that's gonna be a fight.
Chances are we're gonna break up.
That's definitely a harbinger of a fight, dude. It's like,
yeah, if Bae's hungry, she looks at you and is just like, "You fat loser, you're not even famous yet." I'm like, all right, let's get you a sandwich.
Yeah, why was this lady hating on you so incredibly hard?
All right, so
I'm gonna start doing it to anyone I know it doesn't work out. I'm like, oh, she's force face, dude. So they're like, whoa, what the fuck?
I think what happened was one of the first times we hung out, we went to she tried to get us to go to this bar. Mm-hmm. There was like a line 3 blocks long to stand in a line, and I saw who was in the line. I was like, I don't want to hang out around these people. And while we're in line, there's a bar that we were standing in front of that was like $2 beers happy hour. Mm-hmm. And it had a window, an open window that like the line was right in front of. So I just walked in and sat there while they were in line. I was like, it's pretty nice in here.
Oh my god.
And then baby girl came in, and that girl tried to stay strong.
Dude, of course she hates you, man.
Yeah.
That's a whole other weird girl environment where like they invite you. I haven't done that forever, where you get invited out with a girl and her one friend, and you're there with the two of them, and like, yeah, dude. And she's like, I'm my friend. She's like, her friend's like, okay, so like, I approve of you, but then it's like, shut the. I'll kick you out this door. Get the out. Get off of my date, dude. Fucking beat it.
Yeah, that was.
Ugh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I mean, hanging out in New York, especially in like the financial district around all those types of people, is just like, it is. Dude. Every
sucks.
dude in there is like a J. Crew model, like wearing vests and button downs with cool hair.
Jesus Christ.
And they're all just, they're like, yeah, I like Barstool. And it's like, you guys stink.
They're just like people coming out of Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
Like very
seriously.
Very Jax-ish.
Yeah. Very, it's,
Oh,
they're
man,
like
that
the Finkelvoss twins in Army Hammer, dude.
That's
Peaches, young boys.
Yeah, that's a tough squad to hang out with.
Yeah, I'm not going to hang out with that squad again.
Hamptons, bro?
All those bros.
Will you be at the Vineyards?
Yeah.
They call it Martha's Vineyard. Will you be at the Vineyards? I knew kids like that who would do that.
And I was trying to explain it.
My mom summers at the Vineyards. It's like
I was like, yeah, I was talking to a baby girl about it. I was like, yeah, you probably like hanging out with them. You're a hot chick. Yeah. Of course they like having you around. Sure. But when I went and hung out, they were all like, who the fuck get him the fear? Like young dudes giving me like I was trying to talk to them. I was trying to treat them like humans.
Dude, you could.
What's up, dude?
You could probably hammer their heads down, dude.
I was like, so what do you do? Once I realized what they were doing, I was just like, oh, you're treating me like, what do you do? Yeah, why do you talk like that?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Man, that's no good.
Yeah.
That's, it's nice.
You know what though? None of it matters.
It doesn't.
None of it matters. I'm just
it's nice
head over heels.
You're in love, dude.
This is straight up law.
Yeah, dude, I can't get out of love.
I'm trying to tap out of this conversation because this is definitely
my new
a fight.
thing now is making fun of dudes who like actively go out and try to hook up. I'm like, dude, what are you, a sorority girl, bro? You need to hook up, you loser.
It's like, get to work, dude.
My thing is like, if you got to go secure a sniz, by all means, please. But when dudes are like, when people start telling any story about getting ass anymore, I'm like, oh, so you're out here like trying to hook up? I'm like, okay, dude. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's funny to make fun of people for trying to hook up.
Yeah,
like, what are you, sorority girl,
dude?
You're
a grizzle, dude. If you're a dude who's high into fashion and trying to get, you're a crizzle.
Yeah, dude.
The natural enemy of a naughty boy.
Oh my god,
naughty bees hate crizzles,
dude, for sure.
Crizzles are like, yeah, they're
just the counterpart, dude. They're the green goblin to a naughty bee.
They hate naughty bees. They can see naughty bees' energy, and they're like, well, I'm dressed cooler and I have cool hair. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Sweat, Macklemore, dude.
They all have the Macklemore haircut.
Yeah,
a lot of white rappers like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Crizzles. It's a crizzle.
It's an absolute crizzle, dude.
Yeah, don't be a crizzle.
What's the word for a dude who hangs out with girls, too? There is a word for that. It's called like a Chaz or something. He's a total Chaz. If you like a dude who has all girlfriends, like
dudes with all girlfriends are.
It's called a Chaz, dude.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm just stuck in the friend zone. It's like, nah, dude, they just know you're a psycho.
And you're hanging out with a bunch. I've seen it before. And when you do that, all the girls you're hanging out with are like, I think he's gay. Like every single time. Well, two. But the 2 times I've seen that, all the girls you hang out with are like, I think he's gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is nice when girls whisper like that.
Yeah, anyway. Natural enemy of a naughty bee is a straight up crizzle, dude.
For sure, dude. Absolutely. Did you see our fearless leader defend the wall against Pelosi?
No, what happened?
Dude, I watched the video, and I'm not convinced.
Pelosi tried to talk to Trump daddy?
Maybe Pelosi and Schumer, if I'm getting my names right. It was Pelosi and Schumer versus Trump.
Chuck Schumer?
Chuck Schumer, I believe. He's a geezer. It was all geezers, dude.
Dude, I think Chuck Schumer is Amy Schumer's uncle.
Stop, dude.
Yeah, dude. What do you think of that?
Don't tell me that. That's
all right. Keep talking. I'm going to say I'm fairly certain.
I had to metabolize that fact.
If I'm wrong, I am going to sound like a complete retard.
You spread the sickest theory ever, dude. If she got placed into the deep state.
I think she is part of the deep state. That's why she's woke as fuck.
Dude, I have to see. Okay, so. Wait.
What's up?
What happened? Sorry.
Nothing. I was looking up
I lost my train of thought.
So, wait, Pelosi.
Oh, so I lost my train. I totally blanked. I'm sorry. So, yeah, dude. So I watched the video. It was Pelosi, I think Schumer, versus Trump and Pence, who Pence sat there silent as a statue the whole time and just folded his hands and like made a real stern face.
Pence dog, dude. He's posting up.
He just sat there. He could have been a hologram, dude. He just sat there and just made like just like a interested yet firm face for like about 40 minutes. And her and Pelosi and Trump just fought the entire time to the point where I was like, I'm pretty sure we were getting like ruled by people who are senile right now. It was like a total senile argument of just like,
we are.
Well, no, I did not say that. And he'd be like, fine, I'll take the shutdown. I don't care. He's like, you did the shutdown first, Chuck. You remember when you did it last time? He's like, well, I don't know that was my fault. Dude, it was just like.
Chuck is the first cousin of Amy Schumer's father.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's an uncle, dude. Same thing.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
The deep state.
Dude, she's like a. What's that rich ass family? The Vanderbilts?
Yeah. That's a rich family.
She's like a Vanderchild. Rothschild, that's what it is.
She's a Rothschild.
See, she's a Rothschild.
How do you feel about that?
I heard she's second cousins with Anderson Cooper.
Definitely.
Who has obvious CIA connections.
Yeah, but it is geezers. Senile geezers.
I'm telling you, dude.
Doing battle.
I'm pretty sure I was watching this meeting. I'm like, these guys are all senile. I'm like, these are just like some people's grandparents being like, no, I don't think we should.
That's what I was saying about Trump. Trump's like, what, 72?
I know, dude.
It's like, dude, he's on Twitter.
Can 70-year-olds
rocking people?
when do like you get so old that they like make you go to the DMV to make sure you can still drive? Because there's
no way he can drive.
There should be an age limit on politics. You should definitely hit like 70. You should have to step down.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, come on. I mean, I'm all about village elders. Don't get me wrong, dude.
Yeah.
I don't dishonor my elders.
You just dishonored your elders.
I don't. No. I don't want to subject my elders to stately affairs. I want to consult them on the metaphysical.
What do you would
like
consult
death,
Donald Trump
world.
on death in the next world?
Big guy, I got to tell you, it doesn't happen.
It's some tough news for you, Matt. There's nothing out there. Sorry, I talked to everybody. They said, wow, there's nothing. Trump might be God, dude. It might be the second coming.
You think he's Jesus?
I bet that's how his
2020. 2020, that'd be sick if he just ran as Christ in 2020. Half the country's like, yeah, dude,
he's got a
shot. I know. It's like actually having Jesus this whole time. Half the country's just
half
like,
the country would be like, yeah, all right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's an uncomfortable topic, man. We were talking about that in my one class about like how like who gets to say what's like a mental illness and what's not, which is interesting to think about because there's like a thing called oppositional defiance disorder, which just means like you don't obey authority. And it's like that's a weird mental, especially give to a kid. Like you're a teacher and a kid's like, that's up to you as a teacher to look at this kid and be like, he's disrespecting my authority.
Yeah.
And he probably does it with everybody else, and they'll put you on medication for that, which is crazy.
Really?
But so we're talking about all that and like, and this and that, and I was like, yeah, it's just weird how like, one level we're talking about hearing voices now. There's places that like tell schizophrenia. People who have schizophrenia are like, dude, just it's not that big of a deal. You have voices. If it's not telling you to do anything bad, just live with it. It's cool. And I was like, yeah, well, it's funny because if you say like God told you something, everyone's like, okay, what did he say? But if like you're just like, yeah, I just
nah. If people say God told me something,
a lot of people like God told me at that moment. People are like, but if you're just like, yo, I just heard this.
Yeah, if you're a black athlete, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, God definitely talked to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, it's like. It's funny because if you're like, yeah, I heard a voice, and if you're like, whoa, chill out. If like, I heard the voice of God, people are like, yeah. Touch my forehead, and
it is.
Yeah, it is. We still got like, what is it, like 35% of the country who is just like mega churched out.
I don't know. Those mega churches are bonkers.
Yeah,
what's weird is seeing young people go to those. Yeah. There's like young hip churches.
It's got to be good there though.
Definitely.
At the young hip church.
I know some people that go to young church that have good pussy.
Dude, you just imagine your wedding night. You got some clean Christian rock. You're swaying. You're holding hands, swaying.
Almost definitely
jeans.
a so.
Oh, you're talking about
megachurch chicks?
True, dude.
Chances are, like a young hip in a city.
What do you think she's doing? Just a queen out there, or like you think she'd save herself?
Nah, just a reformed
for
slut.
a modern Christian.
They're trying to reform by this cool hip.
I'm thinking of like modern Christian women who say like abstinence rocks.
Abstinence rocks, dude.
Yeah.
All our listeners, become abstinent.
We should become abstinent.
I'll be abstinent.
I'm going to go to schools and talk about abstinence and the whole time be like, and the importance of abstinence.
Just be like, yeah, I have a question. You kept laughing after everything you said. Be like, nah, dude, I was totally serious, dude. Definitely don't get for sure.
I'm gonna go up and be like, don't do what I did. I got so much when I was in grade school. I got crazy, dude. You guys need to be abstinent.
Yeah, you guys have no idea what it's
Where
like.
Where did it lead me? It led me nowhere. I got tons of I ate ass.
It's like, okay, thank you, Mr. McCusker. That's it for today's assembly. Hey, kids, what's up? See this? You see what you're looking at? You probably can't even tell, but I got so much. They're having me talk to you. Didn't get an STD. Never used a condom.
But I outdid the odds. You probably will. I know people who have herpes.
Did you had the STD assembly, right?
I don't know.
We had a DUI assembly.
Did you really?
Yeah, and one of the guys, I might have told this a long time ago.
I don't remember.
We had a DUI assembly where they would like show like hard car wrecks, like fatalities, shit like that. And one of them was a dude who got drunk and tried to run home. And he walked along the highway and he got hit.
Oh, my God.
And it was my friend's uncle.
Oh, my God.
He put up a big picture of him in the assembly.
Oh, my God. Really?
And it was like, wait, that guy, because it's a small enough town that everyone's like, my dad was friends with that guy.
Holy
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Oh, my God.
Then we had a guy come in about rap lyrics.
He came and talked to you?
Talked about how rap was bad, and he sang "I Got Blood on My Dick Because I Fucked a Corpse."
What?
Yeah, and then he was like, you know what? Why don't we try better songs like "Our God is an awesome God, He makes." Everyone was just like, "Yo, you suck." Dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's saying that.
Dude, imagine being the adult. That's your theory. You're like, I'll just turn them on to Christian rock.
It's like, man, these kids are out here listening to DMX. I gotta turn this thing around.
It's so funny thinking about how many hours of DMX he listened to, and it was like,
just, how dare he? How dare he? Although DMX was extremely homophobic, and if you're that Christian, he was probably like, all right, he's got some good points.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's bizarre, man. We just had, like I told you, we had Pico Man who just like, they were preparing us for our futures, dude. They're
like, most of you guys are gonna be manual laborers.
Well, he did Pico, and he was like, I'm from Pico. I'm gonna show you how dangerous electricity is, and we just literally hook it up to like Ninja Turtle action figures and be like, this is 10,000 volts, and be like, boom, fly it across the room. And you're like, ah. We had Whale Man, who was a avowed Satanist, dude. And his son worshipped him and his son together. Apparently, his son went to the school, and he was like, me and my dad spit on the church steps, and we hail Hitler in my house. So I was like, what the? I was a little kid. I was like, holy dude, the Nazi. And I was like, the Whale Man.
That kid rocks.
The Whale
Man's son?
It was the Whale Man, dude.
And the Whale Man would come in and be like, yo, we need to protect whales.
He would just show us pictures of whales and be like, he was like a whale enthusiast, but he was like a small cat. Dude, my Catholic grade school was just like a brick hallway with 8 rooms, and then we had trailers. We had like a trailer for the computers, trailer for the nurse, and trailers for the library. And they ended up building, once like more people moved out there, I guess they had like a bigger tax base or whatever, and built a bigger school. But it was like we moved out there, it was like farm country. So I went to some like backwoods ass grade school, dude. I got slapped by my the principal spanked me one time. Literally, I was the last. I think I was the last kid. Fucking hit by a nun, dude. It was a nun. I jumped off the bus. I told you about this before?
No.
I think it was like, you know, you do the bus drills where you do like the fire drills. You jump out the dude. It was like, first of all, when you're in grade school and they're like
jumping out of the back.
Everybody
of the bus.
turn around. You're like, oh my God, I'm about to jump
insane.
into an 8th grader's arm. It's like you jump and the 8th graders catch your elbows. You're like, wee.
Dude, opening that back door.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't even know you could open that.
Dude, they pull down the emergency windows and like the safeties. Do you ever have the bus safeties? Or like they demonstrate the.
No.
On my bus, if you're 2 8th graders or safeties, you had to know how to operate all the emergency equipment.
What a gig.
So I was like a 2nd or 1st grader, and I remember I was like, yeah, the safeties are back there, cool. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jump so hard when I get out of this thing. And I watched the kid in front of me jump, and I was like, and I jumped on him and took him down. And I didn't realize the principal was out there. And she rustled me up by the elbow, and I was like, literally, dude, no bullshit, panicked, and was like, I slipped on a banana peel, and the lady went like this, whap, right on my butt, and I was like, what the fuck?
Was it Sister Catherine, Sister Margaret?
It was not Vader. I can't remember. We had Vader, but it was a lady before Vader. I forget her name.
Yeah.
It was like Sister or something. I forget.
Yeah, Sister Mary Margaret.
It might as well have been. No, it wasn't McGeever. That was my first grade. It was something crazy like that. Smacked my ass, dude. And I was just like, what the f?
How you going?
I was just like, what the f is that? I remember just like, and I remember just being like, oh, sweet. I just got smacked. So I was like, I did not want to go down on a line about a banana slip.
You couldn't go down on
dude.
those charges?
I was going to go down on a line about a banana slip, dude. I pulled like the first thing in my brain was just like something out of Tom and Jerry, and I was like, perfect. She was just like,
yeah.
What?
Oh, man. Can we take a break for 1 second? Sorry, I was getting some text massages. They're good for us.
We back.
Yo, we out here. Sorry, I just had to settle something.
You settle some
comedy. No, just some comedy
dude.
management, just some biz. I was getting some texts. People were coming around asking when can we get Matt and Shane to headline our clubs.
Sloobing deals, basically.
So this is it's very far in the future because it's tough to book us soon.
True.
Stop.
So you're just over here greasing, you're just loading the pipeline.
May and June, we got some sick gigs coming up. We'll focus on that later.
Well, we got too many things.
I was at the Albany Funny Bone this past weekend.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, Soder, so it was like Soder. It was pretty sold out.
Yeah.
I think it was sold out every time, which is sick.
Awesome.
It's in a mall. That's depressing. Yeah. That's depressing.
Doing comedy in a mall is sick, dude.
But the host, he was like,
how was the boy?
I hated him. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, sure.
It was just me and baby girl broke up Friday moments before the show. Like in the hotel right before we went to the show. We broke up.
You have such a wild muse, dude.
I mean, that's just my muse. She was torturing me.
Oh my God.
She knows I perform better when I'm sad and
For
angry.
sure.
And I really do, which is
him.
nice. But get to the green room, and this kid, he's like this Asian kid. Mm-hmm. We walk in. I don't film. Sure. And he's like, "What's wrong?" Like Soder was like, "Yeah, he's." You could tell I was pissed. I was just quiet. I wasn't saying. She was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, just me and my girlfriend just broke up again. We just broke up like right before the show." And he's like, "Oh, did you just cry?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, I didn't. What the did you just say to me, dude?" And then I sat on it. I just sat there for like 10 minutes and like just stunned that this kid just said this to me. It's just me and him in this green room, sitting across from each other in chairs.
He wasn't trying to feel you laughing.
No.
He was like, "Oh, did you cry?"
Yeah. He literally was asking if I just cried.
What the?
And I was like, it took me a minute. I was like, "Oh, you've never been in a relationship. That's why you asked me one of the dumbest questions I've heard." I was pissed, dude. And he was like, "Yeah, I've never been in a relationship. Did you cry?" I was like, "No, I didn't cry, dude."
What a beast, dude.
Yeah. And then the next day.
Basically 40-year-old virgin, dude.
He hit me hard. Then the next day, he was like, "Did you cry today?" And I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing, dude?" Do I have to fight
Sounds
you?
like the man.
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, he was kind of the man.
The fact that his first thing was like, "Oh, did you cry?"
No. He hit me with that. I was like, "Dude, you're being very
You might just
dishonorable."
make the funniest Asian comedian ever, dude. You might have hit Asian Kaufman, dude.
But this is another thing we saw. Me and Soder went and saw Creed 2.
So did I.
Sick, right? You told me about it. It was fucking sick. I liked it a lot.
Got me hype.
Yeah, it was
the whole
awesome.
time. I was like, know exactly what's going to happen, and I was just like, yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, it's fucking. It gets you hyped, dude.
But it has an emotional ending.
Yeah.
Like I was into it. I was like, this movie was great. I was like, pretty emotional. And
I worked out that next day. I went to the gym.
Really?
I was wanted to do the battle ropes where you do jump and go, and like, someone gets a sick upshot of your phone.
Yeah, you should have. Let me know next time. I'll fucking.
You don't talk about that when he's doing the battle ropes, does a push up in the air.
Yeah, and
whips
he
the battle
the
rope and dude.
Yeah, it's sick.
So I want to start doing those at the gym and just do like one and be like, oh.
Evan Williams just did that on his Instagram story. Yeah, pretty sick. Pretty sick. But anyway, movies just went black.
Yeah.
Right before the credits start. Very emotional moment. I was like, this was a great movie. Retarded guy, 2 rows back, farts as loud as, dude, he farted so loud that me and Soder howled laughing. Laughed him out of the room. He like looked at us and kept walking. Dude, I haven't laughed that hard in so long. Like it was like dun, 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 dun. Like it got sad at the end, and then it ends, and it was like, wow, that was that's like, holy shit.
Oh my god,
dude!
And be able to watch him scurry out of the room is so
great.
Fucking funny.
The Albany Crossroads Mall is run almost entirely by retarded people. I haven't seen that many retarded people in so long.
It's an ROB.
It was run.
It's retarded owned business.
It is, dude. That's an ROB. The Crossgate Mall in every single room.
That's awesome.
Dude, I walk in food court. There was a retarded Asian dude handing out free samples. You don't even see
they
this.
have like a heavy.
Most of the retarded Asians get put down.
Someone called their headhunter and was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Then you walk around.
I haven't been to the mall for a while. What the fuck happened?
Walked around a corner. There was just a fat retarded guy in a sweatsuit trying to look into the GameStop. I was like, I get that. That's sick. I could do that.
That's awesome.
Get to the movie theater, the dude counting the tickets or
that's
tickets.
Fucking
retarded
business.
guy.
That's business as usual, dude.
I've never been to an entirely retarded owned business, and the Crossgate Mall in Albany, New York, is wall to wall retarded dudes.
I haven't been seeing a lot of the retarded guys ripping the tickets anymore.
That was a retarded guy. They still got it, dude. Albany.
I mean, they can rip a ticket.
That's because they're all in Albany.
They migrate it.
They all did,
dude.
Yeah.
So do you think they sneak into Albany?
They all, yeah. Albany's got to build a wall, dude, because there is. I've never seen anything
caravan,
like it.
Dude.
There is. They got stuck in a Chuck E. Cheese on the way up in Virginia. They're still coming.
They're being detained in a ball pit.
They got stuck in a ball pit, dude.
They're being detained.
Yeah, cages. Oh fuck. Oh,
this Chuck E. Cheese Guantanamo, dude. They're just like mid street fighter. They unplug the machine. They're like, they plug it back in. Like, it's like waterboarding.
Yeah, that was. It reminded me of when I was in Spain. I was like, one of the first thoughts I had. I was like, I haven't seen a retarded person
in Spain?
while I was in Spain. And then when I started looking for them, That's all I saw, dude. There were so many.
Wait, once you switched your gaze?
Once I switched, I was like, I haven't seen a retarded guy.
You went into retarded vision?
I went into full vision where I was searching them out. And everyone in Spain, Madrid is a retarded city also. Madrid and Albany are the two retarded capitals.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it must be nice in the world of like, because I was thinking about this the other day, how like, everyone, we're all in the same place, but like, depending on who you are, you get different facial expressions from the people you see. So you could like be, two people in the same room in a totally different environment because like people are looking at you in like a weird way and looking at someone else like smiling. It's like in the retarded world, it's like getting a lot of smiles, a lot of people like, hey, what's up, bud? What's going on?
Yeah, retarded.
Occasionally, someone walks by and goes like, like, what is that? You're just like. You're just like, what the fuck?
Occasionally you rip a hard fart at the end of Creed. But, yeah, retarded dudes
just stretch your muscles, dude. It's like,
well, it would suck. I knew he was mentally challenged because during the movie he was unzipping and zipping his jacket the entire time.
Really?
Enough that I looked back at him. I gave him the old white guy stare during the movie, and then when I saw he was retarded, I was like, oh fuck, I should have a loser for hitting him with that.
My God.
Retarded guys and hot chicks have the same world.
Yeah, you think
just smiles at him and is like, nice. You can do whatever. Just a dude in a sweatsuit staring into the glass at a GameStop. If that was a hot chick, I'd be like, yeah.
You could be at any job and anyone's like, you're so great.
Yeah, no matter what. You're so good.
I know.
You're so good at this.
You're amazing.
I know.
Everyone wants to talk to you. That's why it's very valid.
That's why people with Down syndrome are so arrogant.
True.
Everybody's like, you're that. Imagine that. You walk around, everyone's like, everything you do is awesome.
That's true. That's true. You think you're
hot chick energy and retarded guy energy are very similar.
You think you're in the Olympics.
They'll fight you for no reason. You think you're in the real Olympics.
No, I mean like you see Sports Illustrated and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
I did that.
What, Phelps? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just in the other division, dude.
Yeah, I'm in the harder division.
I'm in the 100-meter doggy paddle, dude.
Hey, Matt. Sorry. Come on. Look,
Phelps isn't even wearing a life jacket, dude.
Yeah, you try swimming with fucking those doobies on your arm.
You're clocking like a 4-minute quarter mile, dude. You try to swim like a seahorse on your belly, dude. You try to motor a noodle across the water. We're an out-of-service bookie board.
Dude. Special Olympics swimming competitions must be the best things ever.
They can't use the lanes. They got to drop like aquarium tanks between so they don't fight each other. It's like an aquarium, dude. It's like a fish. Yeah. It's like a fish farm. They have like walls underwater. Oh, it's fucked up.
It is.
Man.
It is. Yeah. It's not funny. It's not funny to make fun of people with mental disabilities, but it definitely is.
Well, they're trying to figure out the ins and outs of how they handle the, that's hard to, keep people going.
Dude, imagine the first guy.
I can't swim in a straight line, dude.
Imagine the first guy to be like, yeah, let's compete these motherfuckers. The first guy was like, yeah, I'm going to have an Olympics for retards. They're like, well, are you sure, dude?
The guys are like, yo, chill, dude, stop it.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone here wants to see this, but why the fuck? I don't know. The town over said they got the fastest in the state.
Like, whoa, wait a second.
Well, have they seen Jimmy? Jimmy's flying, dude. Yeah, we'll race him. We'll race him.
Bring your boy to the dirt track tomorrow. That's how it started, dude.
First Special Olympics was just two retarded guys sprinting, and then they're like, you know what? Let's fight him. We'll have boxing. Yeah, but can he swim?
If you know any swimmers, like, we'll figure it out.
Just toss him in, dude.
The Russian Olympic team, Special Olympic team is just like drowning people. He's not made for this. Oh.
Yeah, first Special Olympics must have been chaos. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it was like, imagine that. Dude, the idea of coming up with pitching the idea, and they're like, dude.
Yeah, first guy being like, I was thinking, we should make these retarded dudes race. That'd be hilarious. Like, yeah, that's a great idea, man.
Oh my God, I've always wondered if you can just show up and play wheelchair basketball. Like, no, like, for real. I think it would be kind of fun. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I wonder if you can just like be like, yo, boys, I'm next. I got next.
Yeah, hop into a chair, pick a guy up out of his.
Dude, I would just wheel, and then like as soon as someone passes me a ball, jump out,
stand up and shoot, play back.
Yeah, like my bad. That's like the handball in soccer. I would just like cross someone over and hit back in my. That'd be awesome.
Stand up, flip someone over, get back down. Stand up and pull them away.
I would get out of my chair, dribble, shoot, jump back in. Have it timed at least so I land back in the chair after I shoot.
That'd be the best. That'd be the best ending to a wheelchair basketball.
Oh my God.
Like a guy who wasn't actually paralyzed stands up and swats the guy at the last second. Like, what? It's like, I don't know, man.
Like, holy fuck. That would be so
stands up and runs out of the gym.
Oh my God, that's so mean.
Oh man, yeah, the guy who founded the Special Olympics definitely lost his wife over that.
Oh my God.
She's like, Charles, I can't be around you. This is what you're doing. He's like, I'm telling you, it's gonna take off.
This is my passion.
It's so funny. You don't understand. It's incredible.
I've been laughing my whole life about this. Oh. And then he dies mysteriously before it gets turned into like the people are like, what are we supposed to do here? Like, no, this is like a serious sporting event. And they're like, all right,
hey, just clap.
Some guy just like shoots the blank gun and like, let's see what they do.
You scared them off. They're running the wrong way.
Oh, good God. Good God.
That's what it's all about, dude. This is a secret.
This is what the cast is all about, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait to delete this.
Oh my God.
Meeting, they're like, what else do you do other than stand up? It's like, I got a podcast. Don't listen to it.
Dude, oh my God. Yeah, dude, I was really thinking about that when I went to that mic on Tuesday to brush up for the
big show.
Big show, night. Dude. I was watching some of that. It was like, because I always was like, whatever. You know, if stand up becomes fame, it's like, who gives? It's like, and I could be, aggrandizing our missions a little bit, but it's like, it's a big deal, dude. If like that shitty Hassan Minaj stuff takes over, and like all of the legions of people emulating that I watched, like that vein of comedy, if that fully succeeds into being like you can't say shit's like kind of funny and fucked up, that's not good, man. It's like that is a really bad. I was like thinking about that the other night, like that's kind of fucked up, dude. If that like fully sizzles out to the point to where like it's not even thought about. It's like an automatic thing.
Yeah, but it's not close.
I don't think it will either.
I thought you witnessed. I bitched on this podcast probably every episode for the first 100 episodes of how much I hate SJW comedy.
Holy fuck!
But it's irrelevant.
Yeah, it is.
No one's
scary though, because when you're at an open mic, you get a weird sample because you're like, whoa, all these people are doing this.
From the start, people are doing that now. At the lowest levels, people are like your example of like, well, I could do a man's job. I would just make $0.25 to $1 compared to him. Oh,
exactly, dude. Exactly.
Like, that's not a joke. But that's why they're still there.
True,
but it doesn't advance.
It's scary. It's just like, what the? See the young people in the audience being like, yeah, and you're like, oh my God. But they still do, though. I will say, when you go up there and you're like doing stand up, people do. It's like,
I mean, the guy who invented the Special Olympics, that bit would work.
Oh my God,
that's a bit.
Crush, dude. This is the bit machine.
Yeah, this is it.
Dude, I tell you what happened to me today.
What's that?
I inadvertently, dude, trying out my little tinctures and shit. So high today.
Today?
Yeah.
You don't seem high.
I've been.
You're high as fuck.
Been high as food.
Really?
Been high as food.
Normally I can tell. You don't seem high at all.
I almost left before. I was about to be like, how can I get out of this? I was
really?
That high to where the point where like, well, first I'm getting these tinctures from the dispensary and they're supposed to be like a certain dosage. So I'm trying to work them on myself, to see how they're going. Dude, these things are so much stronger than they advertise. Yeah. Unless something I'm doing, I don't know what it is. But I was getting a haircut the other day and fully was like compressing in on myself, like, oh God, like just fucked up. Here I am again. I was like trying to slug that food down. Like, you ever get really high and eat too much and you're like it's just a lot to chew and process food. Did you ever take a dump while you're really?
No, I don't know if I have. Dude, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm sure I took it while I was high.
Did you ever cry while you're really stoned?
No.
It's a horrible experience, dude.
Holy shit.
I did that once when I was in my early 20s, dude.
You got high and cried?
I was like real sick. Then I cried. It was like the most gut-wrenching, horrible thing.
Wow.
Well, it was actually kind of nice, but I remember just being like, who the fuck cries while they're high? And I was like, oh.
I go back to that story in my mind all the time. A dude crying and you just saw someone else and you were like,
I was crying in my car, dude. And the guy, I was like at a red light and saw a dude in spandex and he looked at me and I was like, he was just like, all right, dude. I miss my dog.
Oh, man. I see a lot of people in spandex. Dudes.
Yeah, that's becoming the
dudes
new thing
rocking spandex
at the gym, dude.
Acceptable.
Dude's dressing like mocap from Street Fighter. Did you ever see that dude?
No, but
he's in the one Street Fighter where he's in like the blue suit where he's supposed to be like on a green screen. Yeah, dude, they're wearing spandex pants. It's like, dude, have some fun.
It'd be like me. Just hit the Stairmaster for 5 minutes and get the That's how you go to the gym.
That's exactly how
Once
you
a
do it.
week.
Yeah.
5 minutes on the Stairmaster.
Dude.
Bounce.
Tell you what you do, dude.
That's how I'm jacked right now.
I'll give you my
See how
plan.
thick my ass is
I
right
like
now?
that exercise plan. Here's mine, dude. You go to the gym, you wear like 4 layers of clothing, take it all off into your shorts and t-shirt, usually that are a matching color, green, green, gray, gray, and then hit the out of a punching bag for 3 minutes and leave. That's all I do in the gym now.
Dude, you and me have sick workouts.
I like the other day I started going to yoga too. I found another place, 21 days, $21. So I've been going to, I'll go hit, if they're the same place. So I was like, I paid $21 and now I hit the punching bag and I go do yoga, dude. But the other day I called Brittany and she was like, well, you're not going to have any time to be at the gym. I'm like, I only need 3 minutes at the gym. I hit the punching bag as hard as I can for 3 minutes and I leave. And she was like, what the?
Dude, what's funny is if you and me saw each other at the gym, I'd be like, what a... We'd both look at each other and be like, what a weirdo. I literally walk in and do 5 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm like, I am beat.
Well, it's funny. We'd clock in and clock out at the same time and be like, this guy knows what the fuck.
It's a quick workout. That's all you need. You just need to shock the system. You need to jar it loose.
It's just muscle confusion, dude.
My muscles are so confused.
They don't know what to expect.
Like, why are we
dude.
doing steps now? We've been avoiding steps for years, and now we're hitting them this hard?
The Stairmaster freaks me out because it's like, I'll start doing it, and I'm like, am I walking up like 50 flights? It's like, this is crazy. I'm not doing this. It freaks me out.
It crushes me.
I get vertigo thinking about like how high I technically am.
You can watch it. You can see how many stories you climbed up. Dude. That's fun.
I don't have a thing against heights. It's just when I'm climbing and going nowhere, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's and then hot chicks destroy the Stairmaster.
Oh, they do 2 at a time. And
there's a chick next to me. Yeah, she was doing
man.
that. She was hitting 2 steps at a time, sticking a leg back. Like she was doing like stretches. And I was gassed next to her. I was right next to her, just like...
You're turning it down from 1. You're like, oh, God, oh, God.
I actually hit clear when I got off. Because I knew she was going to look and see what I just did. I was like, I can't let anyone see that.
You should stand at the top of the Stairmaster, ride it down, and then jump. And then get back on, climb it up, ride it down, and then jump. Or try to practice like an escalator butt slide on it.
True.
That would be tight, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. So, how are you? You doing good?
Chilling, man. I've been been in my little corner of the world, just doing my thing. I got into hash making. That's like my... Yeah, I've been trying to... I've actually revolutionized the dry ice method. Yeah, it's no big deal. You just add water, shape it, heat it, mold it back. You can make... It usually comes out like a dry sift material. I figured out how to make it look like bubble hash. No big deal. But
not a big deal.
I looked on the internet for like 2 days, didn't find anything, and revolutionized the process. It's like, whatever, it's no big deal.
Not a big deal.
Next.
Yeah, next. Thank you. Next project.
It's so funny because I was like, that's such a sick proprietary way to do this. And like everyone I see, I'm like, here's exactly how you do it.
Yeah.
So I've been studying the ancient art of making charas, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Ancient hash making. So I've been doing that. I just like have my little thing from the dispensary and make my little ball of hash. And I'm like, it is done. I went to the place and the guy's like, what are you doing with dry ice? I was like, I'm just putting it in my freezer.
Dry ice.
He's like, oh, that's good. I was like, cool. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, put it in the freezer. It's just like, all right.
Like, I'm a science teacher. This is what you guys say.
I
know. When's the last time I did the cellar?
Ooh.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about it.
We did not, dude.
No, I did the cellar.
Dude,
it was
first of all, just a testament to your caliber, dude. You're like, what did I did? Oh, yeah, I was at the cellar.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about it. I did the cellar.
Testament to your
on my
caliber,
B-day,
bro.
dude. On my B-day. What a great day.
Oh, my, that is a good day.
As soon as we got done, Bobby Kelly was there. He was like, you want to come do my podcast? I was like, yeah, right now? Dude. He was like, yeah, come upstairs.
Dude.
Yeah, it was sick.
You told me about that. It was so funny.
So sick.
You
and
have
then
to relive.
Bobby Kelly just hated me.
You got to relive that one. That was so funny, man. I laughed about that for 2 days. And I told everyone. I was like at my house.
I was just thinking of you the whole time.
I was at my house near my brother's, and I was like, I told that whole story to be like, and then he went on this podcast, and this is what he said. Everyone's like, oh my God. That's what everyone
I was like, it is funny.
Everyone goes, that's hilarious.
Right, so this comedian named Paul Verzi and Bobby Kelly and me are on this podcast. And him and Bobby Kelly are friends.
Yeah, sure.
They don't know me at all.
No.
So those two are just like talking.
You're just a young buck
and
out
I'm
in the
just
wild,
sitting
dude.
there just like, hey, you guys, hey. And I just got done at the cellar.
Sure.
Like I was feeling so good about myself.
You had a good set.
I was like,
oh, they probably love
this is sick. But yeah, they're like, who the f is arrogant?
Yeah, they're at like the worldwide open mic, and you're the new dude on the thing, just being like, bam, and they're like, this guy.
Well,
So when you see anyone decent coming to an open mic, when you're like a half decent open mic comic, you're like, this guy.
So they were talking about what's called a daddy-daughter dance. Oh, man. Which I never even heard of.
I've heard of those.
Everybody else seems to have heard of it. I never heard of it.
They phased out. They definitely phased out.
Daddy-daughter dance is where all the dads in the school take their go to like a prom with their daughters.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I think they stop at like 6th grade. As soon as they get they stop.
That's a good rule.
That's when it is. Like, as soon as their daughters become hot, they're like,
now it's weird.
I can't go to the dance with you.
Yeah. So they're talking about.
That is weird, dude.
Verzi was talking about how he was bummed that the daddy-daughter dance got canceled because a trans kid in the school's mom was like, well, this is weird. Like, he doesn't have a place she doesn't have a place to go, or something like that.
What about the trans kid's dad in the picture?
He's definitely dead. Yeah.
I mean, you should start a foundation, Shane, where you do like a celebrity appearance where you take like a trans kid to a daddy-daughter dance.
I'll take trans kids. It's probably hot as fuck. Dude, a trans kid?
That'd be a nice service, though. You'd make a Make-A-Wish. Be like, what do you need me to do? Be like, oh, by the way, I only take trans kids.
These dolled-up little boys that think they're girls out? Yeah, I'll do that.
I would make them dance, too, dude. I'd be like, you better dance for me.
So,
I'd make a sultan, dude. I would sit there and be like, dance.
My young boy. So
I am the finest boy in the village.
Yes, I'm from out of town. Where's your fine hot boy?
I would dress in traditional, like, sultan, like, Arabian clothes. And be like,
I'd look with my gut hanging out, like a vest and those high-waisted pants. So anyway, Verzi's talking about how it's a bummer that... All right, go ahead. I know you're feeling this, Sultan.
You just pay the DJ an extra $10 to let your hot boy come into, like, its own intro music, and you're just like...
You gotta give him those little tiny symbols, the hand symbols.
Belly dance. Sorry, go
ahead. So Verzi was talking about how he was bummed that the tradition was ending. Sure. I never heard of a daddy-daughter dance, so instantly I was like, "What? What is this?" And I could tell they were mad that I was like clearly diminishing it.
Yeah, of course.
Like right when they were talking, he's like, it's a dude that this thing's ruined, and I was sitting there like, that's weird. That's a weird thing. I could tell the energy was clearly like, shut the fuck up. It was against you, yeah. Whoever you are, shut the fuck up. Which is reasonable.
If someone starts making fun of a daddy-daughter dance in front of a daddy, in my head, I'm like, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, dude.
Hey, he's got a point.
Yeah, dude.
But
so they're against you.
So I think. Maybe not. But well, no, I think they were pretty blatantly, clearly against me. Like they were pretty vocal about not liking me. But I was like, I interrupted the story because they kept talking about it. And I was like, at what point during the daddy-daughter dance do you guys get to swap daughters and grind with the other kids? and they got mad.
Dude, that's a 360 tomahawk cameras flashing, dude.
They literally like looked at me and was like, what? Oh my what'd you just say? And I was like, at what point does the DJ play Hot and Her?
And yeah,
dude,
you
get to grind
meanwhile,
with the other kids?
Dude, your whole arm's in the rim and you're just dangling above them, just like, what, dude? That's so funny.
They have a bandana that you hang over your mic if you bombed. So Bobby was like, give him the fucking bomb bandana. I was like, I'm not going to accept it. That was funny.
No, they wouldn't silence
And then he
you.
spazzed on me. And it was so funny. It was actually very funny.
That's hilarious.
He's like, you thick, you white trash, you stink. The joke wasn't funny, you stink. You're overrated already, you idiot. I was like, oh, I'm actually really excited for that episode to come out.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
That's
video
dude?
too, right?
Yeah. I didn't know it was videoed till like midway through. So I'm going to look like an idiot.
No, you probably just be chilling.
Well, I threw in a dip. And they did not like that.
Dude, you're just establishing
He's
your
like,
brand.
take that dip out. And I was like, are you... In my head, I was like, I'm clearly getting bullied right now. He's like, take that out of your mouth. It's disgusting. And I was like, nah, I'm going to stand my ground on this, dude.
If you had taken it out, that would have been game over,
I couldn't take it out. I couldn't show my weakness.
No.
But then we got done, and I was like, sorry if I actually came off like a... And he was like, nah, you're great, dude. You did come off a little cocky. And I was like, all right.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Dude...
I didn't know that. I didn't want to...
Dude, this isn't the same thing, but I've noticed... I've had multiple people come up and be like, yeah, I used to think you were an... when I first met you. To me. And I was just like...
You?
Okay.
I get me.
I've had a couple times people come up to me like, I thought you were just like a fan. And I was like... Okay.
I don't see that with you.
I mean, this was back at the time of Philly's Funniest. When I way back when. But guys would come up to me and be like, I just think you're actually pretty cool. And I was like... Thanks, I guess, for saying you used to think I was a fan. It's like, I never even talked to you.
Yeah.
I've never spoken a word to you in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird, dude. I mean, I wouldn't let people saying you come off cocky, dude. You probably just crushing.
When I wanted to tell him too, it's like Bobby Kelly's the man.
Yeah, he's
he's awesome, and I was like happy to be there. So I told him that, but Whatever, we'll see. Maybe I was fucked up. Maybe I came off like a...
I mean, like you even said so yourself, though. You're like, dude, who the fuck does stand-up? You have to be.
Yeah, if I would have showed up and been, like, timid, it wouldn't have been funny. No. If I would have just let them, I would have just been sitting there.
Yeah, so it'd be pointless.
Which actually I said to him on air, and he was like, yeah, good point. Yeah. Like, because I kept saying stuff, and he was like, you're interrupting the story. I was like, well, I don't know the story. You guys are talking about personal things, and I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, you had. I mean, first rule of podcasting: always stand your ground. Usually, when you first start doing other people's podcasts, when I first started, it's like you just learn to just say shit. Whenever something comes to your mind, you have to let it fly. Otherwise, if you hold back and get in like, should I speak? You just end up not talking at all.
Yeah, and I've done that a couple of times. I've done that on the bonfire. I've done that. Yeah, because you get in your head about like, was that not funny?
Dude, if you're in your head in a podcast, it's over. The first couple I did, I would sit there and be like, can I talk now? You just have to just let it rip.
Especially when it's like one of the times I did the bonfire with Soder and Nick Mullen, and those two they're just nonstop. And like I would try to jump, but I couldn't. Yeah, and I was in my head. I was like, all right, just shut the fuck up, let them do it. I just sat there silently the whole episode.
That's funny.
But yeah. So we'll see.
You bring the heat to the cast, dude.
Thanks, dog. So do you, bro.
I love having.
The best.
I love having people on, or like when you interject someone's story and stop it. It makes me laugh so hard. It's like, wait. So what?
Yeah, wait. Like, just simplify it the most.
That Gerben episode, dude, was so funny.
Gerben is.
God, I love him.
Man, I'm so glad everybody's on board with Gerben.
How could you not be, dude?
I don't know. I remember when the first episode came out, had some dissent. I think from Dairy Queen.
I could see that.
Dairy Queen was like, oh, this guy, because I think Dairy Queen's an intellectual.
He's an intellectual.
I think he was mad that he could sniff out the other intellectual.
Wow.
He's like, what's this guy think he's smart or something?
Yeah.
Actually, Dairy Queen's from Alabama. He was probably like, what's he think he's smart? Yeah. All right, we're dragging.
Yeah, man, we're at an hour, dude.
1 hour?
Yeah, we did it. This is a lightning rod, dude.
Let's try to get another one this weekend.
Sounds good.
Drop a little twofer on
show, dude.
People.
Yeah. That was a lightning rod, dude.
Yeah, it was
fun.
Plus,
we gotta save our gummy juice, dude.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Watch out.
I might just play this. I might come out on stage and play this.
You might just have a boombox. Just hit play. Just stand there. Yeah, tomorrow. This will come out tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm putting it out.
So tomorrow at 7, the 9 o'clock sold out because that's what me and Matt do.
Exactly.
We sell out. 7 cocky. 7 o'clock at Philly Comedy Club. It's fun. It'll be a fun time. Matt's gonna get fucked up. He promised me.
Well,
he promised all the listeners.
We'll see what happens. I probably will.
Shotgun a sighty.
Now it's just the boys. Not just the dogs, dude.
Fucking dogs.
We're outside of the paywall now.
Now this is for the people.
Say what's up to all of our haters, dude. The haters listen to the free one.
The haters get the free one
for sure.
Dude, how many of our enemies do you think are listening right now?
Dude, I was thinking about that this weekend. I was loving thinking about our enemies, just being like, are they still doing this?
Did anyone even listen to that? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Thousands of motherfuckers are on our dicks right now.
Suck a fat.
Suck his titties. You get your ducked?
Oh, yeah, I get my ducked.
Yeah, I do
Suck
too
my
now.
nipples. I love that. Dude, my nipples are sensitive as dude.
Yeah, it's nice. I didn't think I'd like it. Ooh. I'm into it.
My baby knows. She wants to speed me up, dude. If she starts sucking my nips, I'm done, dude.
Yeah, what noise do you make when she starts sucking them?
Oh,
you go Asian.
If I get my nips sucked, I am fully like it's, dude, that is my boner rocket fuel.
Stop.
Oh,
you better stop. You're gonna make me pop right now,
dude. I yesterday got some sniz. I've been on like a very like no.
Got sniz yesterday?
I got sniz. It was like we were on a rocky road, dude. So we were getting significant. We did. That's
the best time to get sniz when you break through that rocky rough patch.
Yeah, we busted through like level 1009 of like rocky run.
Dude, we're on a quick pace. We're trying to catch you. Me and baby girl are trying to match your guys' level.
What level you guys on?
We're on fucking like probably rough patch like 28, but it's like 3 months.
Yeah, fight with your girl is the worst video game ever, dude.
Oh. Sucks.
Oh, dude, I was, and it's like a maze, dude. They like make these mazes for you, and then you have to sit there like the mythical hero you are and break through their illusions, dude, and the riddles. She's just putting up riddles and illusions. You have to be like, wait a second, no, and you have to break that.
Is this true? Are you a idiot? Am I an idiot? Am I a idiot? What's happening? Are we both idiots?
Yeah, dude.
Maybe we're both idiots.
that I was on that a couple times where I'm like, I'm nuts, you're nuts.
Yeah, every once in a while we'll be like,
we're gonna
hanging
end up
out
in pajama pants
and
during
I'm
the
just
day.
Like, we're idiots.
Yeah, a couple times I thought I was on like the choose your own adventure where like I'd end up in like pajama pants arguing with the cops there. I'm like,
pajama pants VFW.
You've been running me down for 10 years.
You become an old black man.
How did you see True Detective?
Yeah.
What is she's like? You're so dumb. Everything you touch turns to. She's like, woman, you've been running me down for 10 years.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
The choose your own adventure is definitely, and so far everyone I see leads me to just drunk at a VFW.
Oh, for sure.
That's how my life ends. Hammered at an Elks.
That's
just
good.
Like, Notre Dame lost again. Heart attack, and that's it. Lights out.
Dude, yesterday, so like I haven't been on the without watching porn. I don't jerk off that much at all. I don't have the desire to really that much. I still have to crank one out every now and again. Yeah. But like, so I
do are your erections? Do you get like no reason boners, or you just going?
Sometimes they've been coming up. I've been getting like no reason boners. I caught dude, I like saw something the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is I got to give credit to baby girl for this because this is very funny. Which sucks because it was definitely one of her exes that came up with it.
Yeah.
But whoever he was funny. He calls a semi chicken parm. For some reason, like if you have a semi erect dick, like, oh, you got chicken parm going.
That's
calling it your parm is so funny.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, I got chicken parm. I'm parmed up.
I got parm. Dude, So I noticed that like if you quit porn, I'm like I think like 25% rewired. When you quit porn, you start getting like the rockest of hard urge, dude. It's hard too though holding back your crumb. So I was like going so slow, dude, holding my crumb, and I'm going doing a couple of full stops, just like the ride stops when people are getting on.
Full
dude.
stop.
Yeah, dude.
I'll full stop and like go for like a kiss.
Yeah. I just go all the way in and full stop. Like, what are you doing? Keep going. I'm like,
just let it sit.
I'm like, hold on. I want to go slow, dude. So I'm going, and finally, it's time, dude. I'm like, all right, this can't go on any longer.
Yeah.
And I pull out thinking like, it's just another crumb like any other. I pulled up a sports bra to crumb into it, and as it started coming out, I was like, this is not for sport, and it just shoved over the sports bra. Dude, all I heard was her like, oh my, when the girls get come on, they're like, oh my god. I'm like, yes. Literally in the middle. At one point was like, and I went, ah! I started letting out high pitch. Dude, it was so much crumb, dude. It was so, I had to start letting out high pitch. I was worried my neighbor could hear me.
Dude, I was this morning, I made a funny noise when I came, and it made me laugh so hard. I was like, we were in a gay condom.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only time I ever have the confidence to CP. It's not a true CP,
God,
but
dude.
yeah.
No, that's still but I'm saying even CPing with a condom on, I'm a screaming demon.
Yeah,
dude.
I was just like, I was like, I'm gonna come.
I can't stay silent, dude. When all my nerve endings are firing in that one spot at that one moment, I can't hold it in, dude.
Yeah, dude, you become one with the universe. You just float through the cosmos.
Oh my god!
Neil deGrasse.
Well, the funniest part is like I knew exactly where I was, and I was just like, I knew I was coming. She starts laughing at me when I'm like, ah, oh, and I'm so fucking.
When you would do that when we lived together, I'd be in the room over.
I didn't
laughing.
know you could hear me.
Yeah, you're screaming. Every time you come, you're like, I'm gonna do it. I'd be in my room like half asleep.
Dude, the whole time there, I'm like, shh.
I know. The whole time, every time you'd be like loud clapping, and then you'd be like, shh, 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 shh. I'd hear you be like, Shane. He can hear us, Shane.
I can't help it, dude. I'm a passionate man.
No, it's hot. It's hot. I'll give it like when you're telling a chick to be quiet when she's like making noises. It's so
awesome.
fun. So you keep
every shush. I'm like, oh god, I'm harder. Oh god, yeah. Every shush, I'm closer to coming.
She can make me if a chick. Yeah, whenever she wants to end it, she can make it end just by making a lot of noise.
Oh, dude.
And I'm just like, I'm walking.
If they say anything like about coming, lady. I'm like, oh god.
I sounded like the grape lady when I came. I was like, here, watch this.
Oh my god. Dude, Bezos got fucked. Bezos cheated on his wife.
Bezos did?
Yeah, Bezos.
He get caught.
That's what I said, dude. I was just thinking about that today. It's like
maybe he's not the evil super genius he thought he was.
Dude, my thing is like, Yeah, or he is. Because I was like, how does a billionaire get divorced? If you have $1 billion, you could totally Navy SEAL your wife.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm leaving you. You could be like, okay.
Yeah. Well, you're leaving
one
Earth,
phone
too.
call.
You're
yeah.
dead.
Yeah, dude, you could definitely.
I'm going to launch you into space.
I'm wondering if he heard the news. She's like, I'm leaving you. And he has enough money to get like a body double. Like he could literally craft a wife that looked like his wife and like, all right, she already filed the paperwork, we're gonna get divorced and you're gonna hold some of my money. He probably figured out how to like do the tax write off and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if being married helps Jeff Bezos' tax returns in terms of like filing jointly.
Yeah. You know what doesn't help his?
What?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Dude.
She's calling for that 70% on the
Oh.
Whew.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for that too, dude.
Oh,
Need
yeah.
that trickle down off that 70%.
Sure, dude.
Bezos getting hit with 70%. Give me that, dude.
How much more do you be left with?
I mean, still too much, but not enough.
So they're
dude.
saying you can keep all.
I love billionaires.
They're saying you can keep what you have, but we're gonna at this point forward we're gonna tax you 70%.
I think.
They'll just get around it and go to another country.
Yeah, or the billionaires will just go no.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the billionaires in charge of the government will be like, slide this one to the shredder.
I'm gonna make a funny GIF and post it on Twitter, and that's my political. That's dude.
Yeah.
Twitter. It's crazy. Well, like, all right, I'm not one of these people that dislikes her because I'm some staunch Republican
Sure.
and she's like a democratic socialist or whatever she is. I just hate that she's like the Gillette commercial as a person.
Yeah.
It's
for
like,
sure.
oh, you're doing your social justice to gain power.
Yeah. For sure.
Dude, I watched her give a speech at the Women's March that was like, we're picking up where the civil rights movement left off. Like they're basically saying like, this is the same civil rights movement.
What the fuck?
And it's like, dude, you're a congresswoman.
Yeah.
You're not getting fire hoses and dogs.
Yeah.
Like, let's not get on a podium and compare yourself to Martin Luther King.
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
She didn't directly do that, but
I've heard that comparison made. It's like, well, let's like, I know all of our oppression isn't the same, but like, if we just unite goals and, dude, it's crazy. Hear that shit.
Yeah, and the Gillette commercial is like, I almost tweeted about it yesterday.
Did you really?
Because everybody's like, oh, sorry, you're offended by the Gillette commercial. What's wrong with you? Like, how dumb are you? It's like, maybe they're not defending toxic masculinity or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, oh, this is a corporation monetizing social justice.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's corny as maybe that's why they hate the ad.
Dude,
not because they want to be like, I should be able to bully and grab whatever the fuck I want. I'm a man. It's like, no, maybe they're just like, oh, this is phony.
Yeah, they see through it.
It's like the Pepsi commercial. It's a better version of that.
It was.
It's crazy.
Dude, that was like, apparently there was like marketers trying to figure out how to market to millennials, and they couldn't figure it out. And I'm telling you, the way to do it is making them think they're part of like some sort of change. So if you can be like, you guys are changing the world, then they figured that out and they started running with that, and then they started seeing like the fallout and then how many of those things get retweeted. People like, what the full shit?
Yeah.
Dude. Meanwhile, Gillette's just like, yup. But it's weird
It's
that
that
like,
Obama game plan. Hope and change.
True. Yeah. True.
It's like, let's unite the masses. Hope and change. And it's like, I'm gonna deport more people than anyone ever. I'm gonna bomb more fucking.
I wonder if Gillette was trying to like feeling some flack from the Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club's probably raking it in right now too.
For sure.
Getting those good old boys.
It's just hilarious that it's like
Be sick if the alt-right starts going
Dollar Shave Club. Dude.
Dollar Shave Club's like, no.
I just wonder how like political ideology has nothing to do with razor purchase.
No, of course not.
So it's like I just like when I go buy
we can do better.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It was just weird to me, man. I don't like it's plus like the guys when it gets to that level of like a publicly traded company, like Gillette's probably part of some other conglomerate company that sells
Procter and Gamble.
Procter and Gamble.
I think.
These are dudes just sitting there. These are like Warren Buffett looking dudes just like holding a sheet of paper and just going like, all right, it looks good. And then there's these companies they hire to do like the advertising. There's all these people like, wouldn't it be? And they pitch this thing. None of it means anything. And this guy's sitting there, and after that commercial happened, they like check the numbers and like, okay.
Yeah, see how that went. So we'll either do it again or not.
They get extra dividends and like, nice. Like it literally does nothing.
I mean, it's also the same, the billionaire CEOs that are running this and agreeing with this, they were the same guys that when they were 50, because now they're like 80.
Yeah.
We're the problem.
Oh my God.
It's like, these are the problem. These guys are the whole thing that this movement is like, these guys are a problem. And now they're harnessing that. Yeah. Of our
yeah,
it's crazy.
Crazy, man. Yeah, man. Oh, they must be laughing so hard to just be like, no, it was those guys over there. They're like,
We talked about it on the Bonfire on Sirius XM. Wow,
MVD, dude. That was what a tour de force last week.
That was great.
Jesus Christ,
getting Maddie McCusker up on the Bonfire.
New York, dude.
Boys were hungry for.
I'm like driving a cat. Do you ever drive your cat to the vet? I hate leaving Philadelphia, dude. I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, taking Matt anywhere is tough. You did great.
That was a blast.
You handled yourself like a champion.
That was fun, man.
Yeah.
That was fun. I tried not to
jump right in.
Yeah, I didn't want to get daunted. Well, it's just from doing all this podcasting, dude. I didn't want to get daunted.
It's tough. The first time I did the Bonfire, and it was him and it was Soder and Jay.
So doing that, yeah, without having you there, that'd be difficult.
It's tough.
When you're sitting there, it's easier to do because you do it with you a lot. But yeah, walking in on that solo, that would have been a little daunting.
And Soder's really good at just shifting into whatever the.
He is actually. He's really quick.
And it's funny because I treat you like it's like show and tell. When I take you out, I'm like, and Matt does this. Matt, tell him how you do this. Matt, tell him about how you do this one thing. If you listen to the episode again, there's a couple times where like, Matt, you have that thing. Remember when you did this?
Oh my god, that's so funny. That was a fun episode, man.
Yeah, listen to it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, that's January 15th.
Shit. What else is up?
I was I was in the car with Claire, and every time she plugs in her iPhone on her car, it plays John Mayer.
Nice.
She loves John Mayer, and dude, John Mayer is the gayest music. It's like,
what song comes on?
They're all the exact same. Every song is like, "You are a princess and I love you. You're gonna find Mr. Right and you're beautiful." Every single song is to these girls that are like, John Mayer's really good. And it's like,
it's hilarious.
"You are a princess. I love you. Your body's perfect. Oh wow."
He even did that song where he's like to the dads, being like, "Don't mess up your daughters."
Like, "Fathers, be good to your daughters."
That was his problem, dude. He was getting so much sniz. He was probably sitting there just like, all right, how do I deal with crazy sniz? He's like, I'm gonna
take
attack
a shot all their dads.
I'm gonna attack this at the source, dude.
And that's the funny thing because he's always making these love songs. It's like, dude, he's just groupies. Like he's just banging chicks all the time,
dude.
And then he's making love songs, it's such a funny thing for dudes to make love songs,
yeah,
and then just fuck chicks.
He's a monster, dude.
Yeah,
imagine,
great plan.
I mean, it's definitely a good headspace.
It's like Gillette.
If you're meeting a new girl every day, you could write 1 million love songs.
Yeah. Like, I love your brown hair and your brown eyes.
A week later, I have blonde hair.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, princess, you're beautiful.
I fucked a dude.
Yeah, one of the songs. One time I fucked a guy.
He does have that breath.
Run through the halls of a guy's butt.
He does have that like breath.
Oh, it's so fucking annoying.
I always imagine him back when he was at open mics, when he got up and was just like,
oh, he gets on every one of his open mic songs. Was probably like, "Waitress at the bar, you're beautiful. I'm gonna fuck next.
Your ass smells so good."
But then she started shitting my music, which was funny because I listen to like Run the Jewels, and every song is like, "I'm the man, bitch." She's like, "Turn this the f off."
Oh my god!
You want to put on John Mayer? It's like, "You gotta work hard, girl, but you're still beautiful."
It is funny because I always say how good of a musician he is.
I mean,
he's great.
That's the standard knowledge about him, is that he is like an elite guitarist,
fantastic guitarist.
Yeah, it's just lyrically he leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, he could have been a bad boy. Instead, he
went full
True,
snooze.
you're right, dude.
But just
Drake
listen to
does
every
that a
song.
lot. Drake writes a lot of songs for girls, and I'm always like,
many songs with Drake that I you know me, dude. I love Drizzy Drake. He is funny.
I'm you're goddamn Draco, dude. You been following that?
No, I haven't. Tell me a rundown.
So funny. So he just went in, I think, the Breakfast Club.
Soulja Boy was on the Breakfast Club.
Soulja Boy tell him, yeah.
Soulja Boy tell him,
SBTM, dude. He came into the Breakfast Club. Because when he got in a fight with Chris Brown, everyone was clowning him. So everyone's been clowning Soulja Boy for like a year. He released 4 albums last year. Dude, I had no idea. I didn't know. So he goes on the Breakfast Club, and he's just basically like, I'm the hottest. I had the biggest comeback of 2018. I'm the hottest rapper alive. And they're just laughing at him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he starts just like spitting out these facts of just being like, basically he put a bunch of people on. He was like, I was the first rapper to use the internet and like show people how to like vlog, use Twitter. I set up Nicki Minaj's Twitter. These guys didn't know I started this. And like, what do you want? And he's like, just some spec, send me trolling, like, yeah. And he went outside of a wall where they have all the greats posted on there, painted on, and he starts pointing at people and just trash, dude. It's so fun.
Man.
And they're like, well, what did they say? Well, like, Drake's the hottest rapper right now. That's where they got that meme. He was like, Drake, and he got up and started walking around. He goes, am I signing his kid? Dude,
Soulja Boy?
Oh, he starts killing him. Drake bit his line. You know when he goes, "Tell me what's really going on." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Soulja Boy has a song 2 years before. Where he goes, "Tell me what's really soldiers, what's happening."
Yeah.
Drake bit him, so he's like, "Mother, my dude." He just starts crushing. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Damn.
And then there's a clip where like he did all this press, and everyone's trying to attack him. He launched his own video game. He's the hottest rapper right now in 2019.
Yeah.
He launched his own video game console. And they're making fun of him because it looks all bootleg because it has no like name on it.
We might have to ditch Wild Wild West.
We might have to go Soldier.
We might have to crank that to start every episode from here on out.
I am not afraid, dude. I am not afraid, dude. I will switch that. I was actually thinking of ending with some Soldier on this.
That song sucks too.
Dude,
that's hilarious.
Soldier Boy's got like 55 million electronic downloads. First,
I mean that song was
awesome.
Is gigantic. That was Gangnam Style. That was the Macarena.
If you play that in the club, right? No, and he was basically saying like. He's like, all these rappers don't know what they're doing. I produced Crank That. I wrote Crank That. All the money comes to me. I have more money than these people. They're all salted. Dude, he's so funny.
Soldier Boy's sitting at. I wonder what that net worth is.
I think he said he has like 50 million or something.
So divide that by 50 million.
He, whatchamacallit? No, I think he has 30, he said. Check it out. But he made a video game console, and they're trashing him on that because he has the Soldier phone. He has the Soldier watch. Soldier video game console. Get these things. His Soldier Boy movie. I'm getting a Soldier Trap phone for sure.
Soldier Boy's net worth is 30 mil.
Yeah, dude. He's trying to be a billionaire. He wants to be a billionaire.
Well, he better start selling those Soldier Boy game consoles.
He made $1 million in a week, dude.
What?
Yeah, a Nintendo. Dude, he was on the thing like, y'all love the motherfucking Asians at Nintendo. Y'all love the motherfucking white people at Xbox. And he's on like a black show. He's like, y'all can't support me. I'm a black businessman. And dude, that lady's like, oh, you see this black lady like, oh, we support black-owned business.
I know, that's all you have to say.
We support black-owned. Dude, he's so funny. And then this lady's like, yo, why you got so many businesses though? And he ignores her the one time. And then she says it again, stops and goes, but don't you have so many businesses? I'm a motherfucking hustler. Dude, he just crushes everyone, dude. So funny.
Yes.
And when people think he's like, man, shut your dude, he is funny. You know he's shitable, right? Did you know people broke this boy's house and he's shitable? Dude, he got off on like a stand your ground law in Atlanta.
Soldier Boy stood his ground. Dude, I love standing your ground.
4 dudes came into his house with like AKs and he lit them up and like shot in the back and like ran into
another Soldier Boy gun.
Soldier Boy.
He had his own brand gun.
His video game system is just old Nintendo games, and it's like you pay for like $250 for 8. You can have like 800 games from all the consoles, and it's in the Soldier Boy console. You pay $250, dude. You can get a handheld for like $150 and have a license to 800 classic games, dude. And you can support the cause, dude.
The cause is now Soldier Boy.
Dude, Soldier Boy is my dude. You gotta listen to his new shit. He released a song called "New Drip." It's like my favorite song right now. Dude, it's so.
He had a music video of him at like on a basketball court at a park, and it was probably the worst music video and song.
Dude.
It was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Soldier Boy has "Turn My Swag On." Hit what's the other one? Superman as a smash. Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Soldier Boy is Stephen Curry.
I never heard that. He's very prolific, dude. He has like 50 albums. Stephen Curry is probably sick.
It is, I swear to God, the worst. It's the worst song and music video I've ever seen.
Dude, Soldier Boy is the hottest rapper in 2019, dude.
It's
just him being like, I'm the hottest rapper in the game, and they're like, no, you're not. And he's like, what? And they'll name people. He's like, man, he's fucking trash. Fuck him. And dude, it's so funny. That was like the highlight of all I watch is Soldier Boy interviews right now. Intro.
These are the lyrics to Soldier Boy Steph Curry. Intro. This is for my boy Steph Curry. We did it. Yeah. Here comes the hook. I'm feeling like Steph Curry. I'm feeling like Steph Curry. I'm feeling like Steph Curry. Swish. Steph Curry. I'm feeling like Steph Curry. I'm feeling like Steph Curry. I mean, you get the picture. He says that for another 20 minutes, and it says, I'm stunting on him like I'm Steph Curry. Verse 1, Steph Curry, number 30. I was stunting on him. They wouldn't believe me. Shooting threes from half court, I make it look easy. I'm the best point guard in the league, NBA, all day. I cross LeBron, three in his face. Steph Curry. I be Curry with the boy. I be Chef Curry with the pot, boy. Hook. I'm feeling like Steph Curry, dude. It is the worst.
When did you release that song?
Probably back.
When
Steph Curry
what did
won.
Drake say? He backed him again. Soldier Boy is the grandfather of modern rap, dude. You just have to accept it.
You might have something there as far as using the internet. He's the Dane Cook of
basically.
Yeah,
and he's like he
See,
Wait, when were you sitting there when you listened to Steph Curry by Soulja Boy?
Dude, what? I was probably trying to look at Steph Curry highlights at like 3 a.m.
Like, what the fuck is
It's filmed at like their neighborhood park.
Oh my god!
And it's ridiculous.
That's so funny.
He sucks at basketball.
Soulja Boy's really bad at basketball.
You can see him try to shoot, and it's so funny.
He's a blood, dude. He probably didn't spend much time.
He's blood gang?
He's blood gang. He's got blood like Dracula, dude. You gotta hear his new song. It's so
like
fucking
that.
funny.
Spectacular and Dracula. I like that.
Dude, I've been starting to basically being that we're the hottest podcasters, dude. In 2019,
we are probably the hottest podcasters.
We had the biggest comeback in 2018.
People thought we were gonna slump.
We had a big comeback.
It was the people like, you guys still doing that? And it was like, man, we're just out here grinding.
Exactly. Dude.
We just take our time with this. You still believe in that.
Exactly.
You know, there's a reason Secret Cast.
Oh, for sure.
We wanted to wait till it was fucking hot.
There's levels of this, dude.
There's deep levels. We're on Bezos levels of fucking mind control.
For sure.
We're finally exerting our plan of world dominance.
Exactly.
The Secret Cast, the Shat Nation is rising, dude.
Dude, 2019, this is the year I slay all my demons.
What demons do you have?
Dude, I've been systematically going through and slaying. Like I've
been systematically slaying things.
My demons, dude. Just
so
me.
you call Jews,
dude?
No. Yo, speaking of the original Shat Nation, dude.
What?
Eric Shaw, what up, dude? He's
what's that boy up to?
He's one of C-Doc's boys, dude. C-Doc and G-Doc led the flock to the Shat Nation.
What? Yeah, they did.
They were the original. They were some of the original bulls, dude.
For real. No
Saraceni was an original bull.
Yep.
There's a lot.
There is.
A lot of OGs. All right,
there are. Dude,
what demons are you slaying?
Fear of the dark.
You're afraid of the dark?
I didn't realize. I forgot I was. I was crippling. I was so afraid of the dark when I was little. The other day I was down my basement. I think I talked about
basements are horrifying.
Power went out, and I shit my pants and ran upstairs. And I started thinking like, that's lame to be scared, like be afraid of your basement in the dark.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I started doing dark walks, where I I just go walk into my dark basement and I make myself just sit in my basement in the darkness and walk around. It's spooky down there, dude.
Basements are the spookiest
I was terrible.
places.
I was literally, it was like a phobia level where I was like, because I was like watching it, I was watching True Detective, and I'm like, it's so lame. I'm scared of the dark. I was like, what? I was just like, because I'll even like walk through my house and I'll like look through the corner of my eye and I'm like, oh my god. So I made myself the first night after True Detective. I left my backyard light on. There was like a little window that like lit up my basement a little bit, but it was still dark. I made it halfway down the stairs. I was like, nope, and I ran upstairs. Like, because I have this red, that something was plugged in. There's like a red light, like a drill or something. I was like, dude, I put out, and I was like, so I went down and did it again. So I've been systematically desensitizing myself to fear of the dark.
To fear of the dark,
dude. So I crushed my fear of the dark Daemons. What other Daemons? Basically, getting high and bugging out demons, crush them. In terms of like bugging and be like, oh god, crush those
getting
demons.
High, those demons are in my ass.
I'm crushing all of them.
I can't get rid of those.
You can. I can't. Well, my thing is, it's a domino effect. Once you crush a demon, you're like I was bugging out.
Once you punch a demon in the face, you realize, dude, any of your demons you can conquer.
That's what I'm saying.
That's one thing I love about the Shat Nation, dude, and the podcast. This is for real, low key inspirational. For real, low key, dude. Check your. So everybody here needs to know. You got to make sure you check.
Yeah, Suge Knight. You got to Suge Knight your bounty and just bleed over the LA.
No, dude, hold her over the balcony.
Figuratively.
Yeah, dude. Or you could literally domestic violence is sick, dude.
Or you know what's a good move if you're arguing with your girlfriend since you can't hit her, to start shadow boxing like around. Just turn around and just be like, what are you doing? Just be like, I'm fucking time. And just show her the raw power you have, dude.
I've never punched
just pick
a wall.
things up, pick up the table, be like,
yeah, start lifting heavy shit. I've never punched a wall like out of anger outside of like a Notre Dame.
Did you really?
My current is pushing me to wall punching levels.
Did you ever smash a phone?
No.
That's what I tell any girl I've dated that made me smash a phone. I'm like, welcome to the Hall of Greats. 3 women in my life made me smash phones.
You're officially great.
You're in the Hall of Greats if you make me smash a phone, dude. There's a lot of androids in Junkyard from a couple relationships.
I had a friend at Elon. He played fullback. He was from Jersey. Above his bed in his dorm room, because he would lay on his back on the phone with his girlfriend. Yeah. Holes everywhere in this guy's wall next to his bed, because he'd be on the phone and he'd just be like, I remember because he would call his mom. Yeah. And it would be the WAP. He was from Jersey.
Oh, my God.
Jacked draws. His name was Joey Draws, dude. He was huge. He horrified me. But he would call his mom after. He'd be like, hey, Ma. He's like, I'm going to kiss Ma. Like, he would go full Guido, punching walls. And I was like, this guy's in love.
He definitely hit his girlfriend.
He's in love. No, he didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
sorry. I'm still kind of friend. I still like the guy.
He was like Ronnie. Was he as jacked as Ronnie?
He was Ronnie.
And he'd be
Might
like,
have been Ronnie.
what are you crazy? I gotta call my mom.
I gotta talk to Ma now. What are you doing to me?
You're making me call my mother
He
at
was
this
in Jersey
hour.
Shore, yeah.
Oh my god!
But he played fullback and he was yoked, dude.
My mom's got to get up at 6 a.m. to smoke cigarettes. She doesn't have time for this.
I don't have time for what you're doing to me. I was like 300 pounds, just sitting there, just like, what the fuck is going on? Dude? I'm trying to black out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I mean, I've found somebody that made me want to punch walls. It's good. It's nice. It's nice being in love, dude.
Yeah, you're like this.
I've been in love before. This is the first love.
This is the first time you've been in love?
Just full domestic violence coursing through my veins.
All I know is love, dude.
Yeah, you're pretty much always in love.
I've never been in love.
My first love relationship,
bro.
It stinks.
It gets to the point where the next thing you're 32 and you're like, what the how does this always happen to me?
Yeah, why does this always happen to me?
Why am I always in love?
Love is where you're both, you don't feel that rage coursing through you.
Yeah.
Straight love, though. That's when you're punching walls, calling your ma.
Yeah, that's when you're having like arguments. Like I'll have like
turn into Wario.
I'll have
turn into Wario.
You probably drove over there and kick your asses. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, love is Mario.
That'd be funny if
love
Mario
is Mario,
was just...
love is Wario.
That could be the level. That could be what Mario's all about. He's a girlfriend. He said, get to the castle and just beat the
beat the turtles.
He just gets to the castle and hits her with a wrench. He's like, this is what I told you. I'm hanging out with people like this. Oh my god. But yeah, that's my whole new kick of 2019, dude. Smashing demons. Dude, it's all part of my. I finally figured out my workout plan, where it's now like. It's like if I have like 7 days, 1,000 push-ups in 7 days, 6 chicken wings, X amount of pull-ups, half pound of beef. So like I can gather supplies. So I'm trying to emulate the physical load that it would take if I had to actually
gather 3
catch
chickens
and shit. Exactly. So I have to I'm trying to emulate the physical load.
You know what you could do to emulate that?
What?
Is walk outside and bend down and pick something up.
Yeah, but I mean I'm talking to recreating the hunt.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to recreate like
for
the running I'd have to do. Imagine not having to catch a chicken in a wild.
You just sit there. Yeah, I'll catch a chicken.
No technology.
I can go catch a chicken right now.
I doubt it.
I'll walk outside right now.
You can.
If there's a wild chicken out in
you couldn't
Philly,
grip no wild chicken, dude.
Chick?
No,
you don't think I grip a chicken?
Hell no, dude.
We'd be eating 10 minutes. We went back to hunter guys. I'd be the tribe, dude. I'd be sleeping in them. I wouldn't know how to make anything else. That'd be my bed. It would be a bed of.
But yeah, that's my thing. I figured out. My new diet / workout plan, I don't know what to call it because it's basically a synthesis of both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's not just about the working out. It's not just about the eating. It's
full lifestyle, dude.
More or less a workout for the soul. That's what it's about. You know what I'm talking about?
My bitch just got a Sapien, the book.
What's that?
Sapiens.
The
book.
Oh, she got Sapiens.
Yeah, I don't know if I want her to read it.
Yuval
There's going to
Harari.
be a chapter in there that's like, you should everyone. That's their designed.
No, I don't think
dude, fuck that.
I don't know if Yuval
like
Harari is
Bible,
about
dude.
that.
Sapiens is a slut.
No, he knows the Bible.
Dawn. Yeah,
keep that out
That's
of
the slut Bible.
Keep that out of her hands.
If you have a baby girl, dude, do not let her read Dawn.
Yeah, keep that.
She's like, I'm biologically inclined to everyone. It's like, dude. No, son. No, read the real Bible.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost. There's a reason they lost. They were too busy. And then dudes filled with came down with a sword and got their heads off.
I mean, you can imagine the unfair fight that was.
Cum-filled dudes versus drain
dudes. Swords came down like, what are you doing? They're all each other like, fuck
that's gay.
He's a horde's mask like, these guys are being gay. Just was that any of those
Braveheart
epic battle? Yeah, any of those.
He's just out on the horse, just like. And when you look back, when you're old, on your deathbed, you'll remember. These guys were fucking gay, dude. This is gay what they were doing. Come on.
I swear to God, they're like girls, but like some of their butts touch other girls.
They'll like let each other's chicks. Imagine that being your girlfriend, dude. We got to kill them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's in Princeton. That's where we were.
Yeah.
It's funny city, dude.
In Princeton?
Every Ivy League.
Yeah, I was just there.
Every is tiny villages, dude.
Princeton's nice as. I didn't remember so many Chinese.
The Chinese are there. They all go to school there.
I mean, wherever there's learning going on.
Wherever there's learning, the Chinese are boy. They love books.
Yeah, they're all over it, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's like when I was on my little Japanimation kick. I noticed that's a theme in like. We have a lot of our common themes when you watch like Avengers and all that. One of their common themes because I watched a bunch of different shows is like there's this test. and it's a really hard test, and they have to prove that they do well to the master, or like they're superior. And there's this test, and they have to like figure out what the test is, because it's like a tricky dude. And it's like this has been like across a bunch of these different shows I watch.
The Chinese have had that.
This is the hardest test, and they'd be sitting there like
very difficult test.
And then like when they sit down, they get the little sweat drop. It's like, beep! And they're just like, oh, everybody's going to know that. Dude, it's so funny.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. We got like coffee. It was a bunch of Chinese just studying,
cramming for it.
There was also two dorks, an Indian chick and a gay white dude.
Yeah.
And they were like flirting over the topic they were studying. And it was so annoying to listen to. Like, that's what I love about history. It's like a study of like, and they just kept going back and forth with like jerking each other off with their intellect. And I was just sitting there just like, you guys, I basically tapped into my ancient warrior.
You should have.
I was like, these guys are gay. She should like me.
What if you like this guy?
That's when I went and bought books.
Really?
Saw those two hits. I was like, I should read.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, dude, that was my that's been my
yeah. That's good.
Confronting my demons, dude.
Yeah.
And because I read this thing about a guy. It was like an interview with this dude. And he was saying ancient shamans, when something was wrong with them, they would think that like some sort of entity came and took a piece of your soul, and it was up to the shaman to go find that for the person. So the shaman would just like dose themselves to oblivion and go into the underworld and be like, "Whoa, I think I know what's going." So that was my
nice.
That was my logic, was that you have to go.
Will you shaman me?
I'll shaman you. You have to face your demons and your dude. This is my thought I had today before I forget.
Yo,
go ahead.
I will do hard drugs with you.
Yeah, I'll shaman
you. And
you.
I'll let you shaman me.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
I'll be your first test.
Dude, well, we
should probably record it.
Success. That'd be awesome.
Actually,
dude.
It's wild shit. I'm fucking gay.
I told my dad. You just hear my rattle stop and I'm like, what?
Ew, dude, get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm fucking big. I need to call my dad.
I'm high, dude. We both just get too high.
Just call 911.
I was shamaning my friend, and now we need a shaman.
I was shamaning my friends and we're gay. Dude, that'd be such a funny 911 call.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, that was my whole idea, that like you have to go and face your demons, and when people say like the soul, it's just your idealized version of yourself. And in order to find your idealized version, you have to thin the fog of all your bullshit and your neuroses. And once you do that, you just full synthesis with your own self, your true self, dude, your capital S self. That was my idea today. So I was like, it all came together. Hunter-gatherer diet that I'm gonna do, doing my dark walks, dude. That's sick. Going to a dark basement and walk around.
Dude,
scary as fuck.
I told you the one time me and Jamal got high at my parents' house, and then we went in through the basement because it was nice. We were late. We would get a blanket, lay out back, look at the stars, and smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
Not gay.
Not at all.
Just an interracial friendship, just having fun out there, exploring the cosmos together.
Well, you guys were both on the football team too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I protected him on the gridiron. He was the quarterback. He was the quarterback. I was the left tackle.
Your whole school was like, we don't like this.
And they're like, we don't like these two getting along together. We were pretty much the Gary and Julius from But we got inside, and the light switch for the basement was in the basement. So you had to turn the lights off, and it would be pitch black, and then go up the steps. And I was like, get the lights. He's like, you get the lights. And we were both high as well. I was like, nah, dude, you're closer. He's like, I'm afraid of the dark. Yeah, dude, get the light. We both like, you're afraid for being afraid of the light. You're afraid of the dark. He's like, you're afraid of the dark.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying, man.
Dark is scary.
I'm trying to step it up. I'm going to take a little dark walk in the woods. That'll be my next step.
You're going to actually get murdered.
No, dude, you can be
dark woods is scary.
I'm going to bring a 5. I did it one time.
I hope you.
That'd be sick. I did it one time. There's a dog park in New Jersey that's like 7 acres, all fenced in. Yeah. I brought my dogs there at night because they couldn't. This is like my old dogs. They couldn't get along with anyone else. So I started bringing them there at midnight, dude. And I'd prowl them. It's like, but it's fenced in. I'd walk around these woods at midnight with my dogs, dude. We would just run through the woods. It was awesome.
Wow.
Because it's a path, but it's like it's in the woods though. So like you walk back there.
Oh my God.
Turn the phone off.
You were letting your dogs out and running through the woods at midnight.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That sounds great, but that also sounds.
Someone brought their
terrifying.
Some ass brought his dog in. He was on the same tip as me, and I was like, "Let me get my dog," and he was like, "No, they'll be fine." I'm like, "I don't know, bro."
Yeah, you're like, "Trust me,
dude." They started fighting. I pulled them apart, and then the cops came, and they were fucking state park, and I was just like, "All right, bro."
Yeah, there's laws against what you're doing.
Not right now. There's not, dude. State parks can't be policed
for a reason.
What? That's bullshit.
The last
dude.
thing you need is some mental patient with dangerous dogs running around in the woods at midnight. That's stuff of legend, dude.
Dude, it was awesome.
Neighborhood kids are gonna know about you.
All I could see was it was the moon. Luckily, it was like a full moon, and I could kind of see a little bit, dude. It was
That's
awesome.
great. Was it warm out?
Yeah, it was in the summertime,
so
dude.
nice.
It was awesome. It was sick.
That's awesome.
But I was a little dude. My thing is, it's one thing I can do that with my dogs, no problem. If I ran around the woods by myself at nighttime, I'd be getting. Especially that'd be that's a perfect arena for it because it's fenced in. That'd be a spooky endeavor.
That would be very spooky.
That's the thing about the fear of the dark is you have to be alone. If you have even it's like someone's in there with you, it's like you're not scared. Yeah. Walking by yourself, that would be the dark walk.
I'm afraid of.
Let's do mushrooms and walk in the woods at nighttime.
Yeah, that could be our shamaning.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Perfect. We'll figure it out. I'll drive.
Yeah, yeah. You're good at driving on mushrooms.
I definitely drive on mushrooms.
Yeah. I'm afraid of deep water.
Ooh, yeah.
Deep water scares the f me.
In like the ocean you're talking about?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a big about the ocean. I used to swim in it freely. Now
there's a word for it, and it's like thesophobia. I forget what it's called.
Fear of the dark is nyctophobia.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's something like that.
I think there's a G.
No, there's not.
I think you Googled the wrong thing. I think you typed in fear of darks.
Oh my god. Dude, I've been getting molested at work.
What?
Yeah, I've been getting like full on sexually harassed. You know the lady I've been driving home?
Yeah.
She started. Did I tell you what happened?
Thalassophobia. That's fear of dark water or deep water.
Thalassophobia.
And there's a whole subreddit on it. It's very
thalassophobia.
Scary. Thalassophobia. Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty. That makes sense too. Like fear of the dark. That makes sense of where that comes from. Fear of deep water. That's like a primordial
just like
fear.
That. Just like.
Oh god.
Just being in the ocean. Like deep water.
I'm a seafarer.
An abyss. Like
Fuck,
a fucking
dude. Like a whirlpool or something.
Oh.
See, I'm definitely a seafarer. I like the high seas. But like, yeah, I remember when I was little, we would like jump out in deep water and like swim around outside of a boat. And now, like,
I wouldn't do that. That's terrifying.
I might start doing it. I'm telling you, I'm just conquering deems, dude. 2019.
That's a great.
And after you conquer one deem, you think you're done. You're like, oh wait, this is another deem.
About this other gay ass deem.
I didn't even realize about this other deem to conquer all your deems, dude. My deem of dancing. Not being drunk and dancing with my girlfriend, that's a serious
sober
demon.
dancing.
Sober dancing.
I don't think that's a demon. I think that's a reasonable fucking shouldn't do.
I shouldn't party.
That's definitely what they were doing at the. They tried that was everybody's chick. They were all dancing.
That's so funny.
Men shouldn't dance. Fags.
Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, dude, I've been getting faux at work.
Why? What are they doing to you? Grabbing your donger?
No, it's just my lady I've been driving home. She turned on me, dude.
Molesting you. Sexually?
She's been harassing me sexually at work. You know when someone tells you like a story and they like lean on you and all that I was just sitting there the other day and she came in. Well, it all started when I was driving her home.
How old is she?
She's like 60, dude. I'm getting... I know, dude. I'm literally getting...
So she's a mature natural.
She's a very mature
ebony natural?
Yeah, she's a very mature... Very exquisitely mature.
Yeah.
She's a geese. I'm getting like, dude, like literally... She'll like tell a story and like lay on me, like hug, and like I fell. She was saying how she fell, and she was like grab onto me, and I was just sitting in a chair, it's like, what? Because she said something at home the other day that I was like, what the?
What did she say?
Saying how she's not gonna eat dick forever. I was just like, holy shit! I was just driving. I was like, where do you want me to drop you off?
Yeah.
So ever since that, I was like, I'm not taking her home anymore. And,
really?
I was dropping her home, dude. Well, I was just kind of getting weird.
She was definitely thinking.
I think she thinks I was going to her because she kept saying that. And she kept being like, "You sure you don't want to like check the place out?" And I was like, because at the one time I did.
Wow. For some reason, I really want you to.
No, I can't, dude. That'd be horrible.
How old is she? Gross?
She's old, bro. She's a geese. She's a geese for sure.
If she was just a little younger, that's such a hot story.
I know, but she's a geese,
such a hot.
She's a geese, dude.
She's like, you sure you don't want to come in and check it out,
dude? What your brain is constructing.
I know, is not even close to the horrific reality.
I'm driving, and it's like she said that. I was like laughing. I was just kind of like, that's hilarious. But then the first time I went in, because she was like, come on, like, oh, you know, blah blah blah. I'm like, and she's old enough. I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I go in? But then after she started, like, lately, I've just been kind of like,
what about head though,
dude? And then
what about head?
The head's got to be off the hook, dude. Head's got to be ridiculous.
You should do this.
No, dude.
You should cheat on your girlfriend with this 60-year-old.
The funniest part was I stood up at one point. You know, after the thing, I'm like, whatever. You know, she's just doing this thing. I stood up at one point, and she sat there and looked me up and down. She went, "You got a nice shape." in my head, I was like, what part of my body is she talking about?
Let's talk about that thick rump, dude.
I don't know if it was because I had my thing was like
rumpus.
I was like, is my microbird bulging right now? Because I had the jeans I had on, I didn't wash them for a while, so they were kind of loose. That's why I didn't think she was talking about my butt.
The microbird sticking forward.
I thought my jeans were loose. I thought it looked like I had a bulge. Maybe the bird might have been like putting just supporting a little fucking bulge. And I was just like, dude, is the MB raging right now?
Do you have any pictures of this lady?
No, I don't. I really don't. All day, I was just like looking. I'm like, do I have a weird micro bulge? Is my butt look sticking out? And like, dude, it's fucking up all day. In my shape, dude.
You got a nice shape.
My shape. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Meaning way to describe a man. Yeah, I was just got a nice pear-shaped body, you fat pussy.
I was just like, what the fuck?
It's a funny insult. Like, nice shape. Fat. Hey, you shouldn't say that.
All day. Oh, that's
you said fat. Yeah.
No, I did.
That's my
resolution.
Yeah, not saying FG.
True. Shutting it down.
Started that.
It's all right.
That was last year's. Remember that?
You should do it.
I got like 2 weeks in and I was like, damn it.
It's never too late to start again, dude.
I had some gay dudes in the front row at a show this weekend.
What?
And I was like, hey, I was talking to the audience and I was like, don't be fucking gay. And this gay dude was like, hey, come on, man.
What'd you say?
And I was like, shut up. You heard my Stonewall Inn joke. You know I'm part of the, you know.
What'd he say?
I was like, I'm woke, dude. Shut up. He started laughing. It was good.
Oh, that's so
Two very
funny.
gay dudes in the front row. Loved it.
Having a good old time, dude. Who knew? They didn't need 24-year-old white chicks to protect them.
Who knew they didn't need kid gloves to be like, oh my God, you're right. I'm so sorry I said that. It was demeaning. Dude. I was like, you heard what I was saying earlier. You know I'm not.
They probably just laughing.
Yeah, they were laughing.
It's hilarious.
It was funny. Yeah, like, don't be gay. And then I heard these two very gay dudes in the front row be like, come on. And I was like, guys, you know I'm kidding. It was great.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, like they haven't been like torturously bullied their whole life. Like that's gonna break them.
And someone would be like, some dude from me, my ancient warrior, as a little kid, was like, these guys are different than us. Get them. What are you different?
That's so funny. Yeah, luckily I can say this. I definitely like I was such a ruthless bully, but I was more focused on making nerds' life. Like I remember there was a kid who was gay.
See, I never fucked with nerds.
Oh, I was a big...
I only bullied my friends that were
I used to like bully
on the football team.
No, I bullied I actively bullied people like nerds and like.
Yeah, I only bullied our group of friends.
Oh, dude!
If I could tell someone was like a loner, for the most part, I was not a them.
See, from the beginning, when I was younger, I was just bullying anyone who I could bully.
Yeah,
and then
that's probably how I started.
Then there was a kid who was like homeschooled weirdo. Ooh. I think I was scored number 4, and he wrote a hit list and brought it to school. I got a.
He scored a 4.
He was homeschooled his whole life and went. His mom sent him to 8th grade. And he came, dude. And
Prime
it was,
coming age.
Dude, he came in, and it was just like when people watch like Locked Up.
We were all in there.
We were all in there, just like, what up, dude? Dude, he was on our baseball team, and he ended up quitting. And then like they found a hit list, and it's literally, and I hit number 3. I was
3.
Fuck, dude, we used to
a strong ranking.
The guy bought a batting cage, so like he would in there like, you fuck, and the balls would be flying at him. He was like, dude, it was so fucking fun. But I stopped. The one thing there was this kid who was definitely gay in my high school, and for some reason I got punched in the face by a nerd, and I stopped bullying nerds at that point. And then I started just bullying weird kids. I do.
I remember that very vividly. My first week at high school, because I was always like, "Why are people mean to these dorks and like gay dudes? Why are you mean to them?"
Yeah.
And I went into the bathroom, and there was a dork. There was a guy who I knew was a huge, and I think he was gay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I didn't know at the time, but he was just weird.
Yeah.
And what's up, dude? He just instantly was he had been bullied so much.
He had to shell shock.
The dorks and gay dudes were.
Oh, for sure.
Like, shut up. I was like, whoa. All right. This is who I am now. I'll fight you. There was a dork.
He was like more than Harry Potter.
There was a dork. Yeah.
He's in the bathroom like, fuck you.
Yeah. He would just float around in different classes.
The only gay kid, I used to always be like, yo, you look so hot today. And he'd be like, just laugh. And we were just laughing.
Good.
But then I would definitely, like, if I saw a kid, I would just, in the meantime, try to set up fights and make kids fight each other. And like,
True. Behind the scenes.
The kid that I used to bully, or I did bully that until he punched me in the face before biology class, I, for some reason, was like, all right, I took it upon myself to like make him fight some, but in a good way. I thought my intentions were pure.
I remember this.
I thought my intentions were pure, and I set up a fight between him and some kid.
Yeah, you said one of them called him gay. One of them said they were like...
No. This was in 7th grade.
This is a different fight.
That was... My intentions weren't pure for that. There were just two nerds a year above me, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can make them fight, and I made the fight. Yeah. This was another kid. I'm like, you gotta start standing up for yourself, dude. I'm like, because this kid on the bus used to give him shit. I'm like, you gotta fight this kid. So then they actually fall on the bus.
How do you do?
The kid, he tried to fight with his school bag on. The other kid just grabbed his school bag straps and was choking him. And I was like, no, bring it up.
Oh, you set him up for failure?
I wanted him to beat this kid up. And he lost? He got his ass kicked.
He took an L.
He got his
if someone's sitting behind you on the bus, they can you up. That's how the bus rankings are. The further you sit in the back, the more you can beat the shit. It's like a Mortal Kombat.
I remember seeing that kid who I was setting him up to fight with, and he lost. But I saw this kid at it was like a soft hop or something. And he went to my high school, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm on an E pill," and I was like, "Nice." And I punched him in the stomach as hard as I could, and he was like, "Oh, why would you do that?" I was like, "Dude,
the drugs are gay."
I just thought it was funny to punch him. I was like, "What is stuff for you, dude?" Unbelievable. And I was like, "Blap!" Right.
Oh, bullying is the shit.
Bullying's rad.
Yeah, sorry to go over Gillette again.
No, I don't give a fuck.
It was just bothering me because
it's crazy, dude.
Like the way that people are defending it just sucks. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, snowflakes. You can't handle getting like people will post like tweets about like Gillette, men can be better, men. Shut the fuck up, wah, wah. And it's like that's not how it went.
No, not at all.
I mean, for some people, sure.
And it's like, you guys want to play this game? I'll write a commercial. We'll see who fries. I'll write a funny.
What if Gillette did a commercial that was like, black guys, black dudes, you can do better. Gillette had a black people, you can do better commercial.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man. Gillette needs to hit everything, dude. If Gillette does that, I'll support it. If Gillette's like women,
Muslims,
Muslims, dude. If Gillette did an anti-Islam commercial,
that would be funny. If that was the one to get everyone on board, and then they just started going
and then it's
through
like,
the
well,
ranks.
you were next.
Oh my god, Asians! This has a dude in a minivan.
Yeah, learn how to drive, Gillette.
No, but it's just some dude shaving like 4 hairs on his chin.
I got the Muslim or the Asian facial hair, dude. I can't knock it.
I don't have much far off from it, dude.
You got a sick goat going though.
Yeah, that's true. But that's all I can get is a natural.
Didn't
goat.
you say you were growing it out for November or for instead of no shave? Like we're doing pedophile January.
Wait, what?
Did you say you're growing it out for pedophiles or something? No, I forget. Criminals. No. Grow out your goatee for criminals to support.
I was gonna not shave to support toxic. I was gonna support.
Toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. Sexual assault.
What?
That's what my goatee's for, dude.
What would the
pirate flag?
What would the Gillette Muslim commercial be?
Some dude with a sword about to chop a reporter's head off, and just being like, some other guy like, oh, stop.
Use that sword to shave, bro.
Be someone just like holding a woman off a building and like, do it.
Hey, Muslims, we can do better.
Oh, dude, we all can do better.
We can do better.
Yeah, dude. I love the barbecue where the kids are fighting and it's all guys at grills like, boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Yeah. I told you, man, for some reason, there's this weird cultural force to like make men more effeminate and women more masculine. It's like, why? This isn't going to go well. It's not a good idea. I'm not behind it. So why would gas stove, dude? You're going to tell me. Women are electric stoves. We're geared for different shit. You're not going to be like, no, actually, I feel like it's like, you can't do it, dude.
Yeah.
I could fuck a friend up, dude, in a fight.
Yeah.
If Gillette, dude, this is
if
bullshit.
Gillette's trying to stop you from beating the shit,
dude,
rock her.
I'm so much stronger. I go to the gym with her all the time. I see what weight she's doing.
You flay her out.
I could do jump rope for 3 minutes straight, dude. She can't even cross ropes.
She's got a piece though.
Huh?
She might put you down.
I worry about that sometimes.
Oh yeah, I would.
She could shoot my dude.
She would walk.
Yeah, dude. She'd shoot my ass and laugh.
Strong, independent woman.
Yeah, for sure.
Shoots white supremacists. They'd bring up clips from this podcast.
Oh, I'd be fried, dude.
Oof.
I'm not a white supremacist.
She would definitely walk. Yeah, you are. Look at that goat. You said you were going that goat to support the boys in D.C. who harassed that Native American. Matt lovingly refers to the boys from D.C.
No, I
He's like, those boys went down there and gave that engine what for?
Dude, that's so funny. They went and saw that guy, and they're like, hey, you, get out of here, you fucking...
And what's funny is some news place, I think, interviewed the Native American afterwards.
Yeah.
And he was like, my people didn't want you guys here. We had a culture. The whole thing about, like, respected elders.
Didn't they used to push them off of cliffs and
put them on ice floes and push them out? If we're gonna lump all Indians together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. He solved our problems with no prisons before you came. It's like, yeah, because you guys couldn't invent walls. You had fucking dude.
You would also just like bury someone.
Yeah,
up
I doubt there was a lot of fair trials back then either.
Yeah, dude.
Sure, it was like, I accuse him of this crime. Cut his off.
Yeah, for sure. It was like tied to a tree, 4 hours in the head, and it's like, all right, we're out. So they had like the whole thing.
He had a speech figured out, but dude, this is an American that like served in Vietnam.
Really?
Man, like it's ridiculous that these kids did that. They were gay.
You gotta
Those
be pretty
kids
gay.
suck.
You have to be gay to do
Those
that.
kids suck.
Think they were gay for real? That's why they did it.
But if I was, they're all gay. Anybody from Covington Catholic, I think is what it's called in Kentucky, all
That's
gay.
so funny.
But
you like abortion, you savage?
yeah, again, the guy had nothing to do with abortion. He was there because he was like a Vietnam vet.
Yeah,
like Native American Vietnam vet.
Yeah, they definitely.
That's what his whole thing was.
What was he protesting? Oh, he was in the indigenous walk.
I don't know. He was just chilling, man.
Yeah, he was just
down there,
just watching,
balling out.
He was just watching.
But yeah, it was funny to hear his speech afterwards. And like somebody interviewed him. He had like not really. It's just exactly what every single person who has no idea about history thinks Native Americans were.
Oh yeah,
we had no prisons before you came.
Yeah,
we were peaceful people. It's like, were you?
Yeah.
Were you peaceful?
Yeah, that's such fun. That's crazy, man.
Like, we were here first. It's like, who'd you run off the land?
Yeah, exactly.
Not you. Shut up. I'm joining the boys.
It's funny because maybe they had the guys probably like, oh, it's a Native American. Like, what are you doing, sir? And he's like, we did. And they're like, shut the fuck, you motherfucker.
Yeah, but no, smug a kid on an American's face while he's a MAGA hat.
That
it's
sucks.
Gay. If you're political either way, you stink.
I wish they could realize that they're just like the end of like an SJW. If you're walking around trying to like actively oppress Native Americans, you're an SJW. You're like, get them, boys.
Yeah, you're the same thing. I was talking about that with Soder. It's like, if you're from like where I'm like you're from a pretty Republican hometown, or like all that. Like if you're in a Republican hometown, you get called gay.
Yeah.
If you're in a city, you get called a racist.
Sure.
It's the same thing.
Definitely.
They're like, what are you? And then you come to the city and they're like, what do you hate women?
Yeah.
It's like no matter what, like whatever they think the worst thing you can be is, that's who they call their political opponents.
Well, that's their. You ever see the sign they put up in the city? It's like, oh, we love everyone, Muslims, homeless, women, trans. That's like someone just hanging a sign that's like, don't be gay, or like a Confederate flag.
Yeah, it's the exact same as some gun shop in Mechanicsburg putting a Confederate flag up.
Like, we love all women.
We love America, we love troops, Muslims, and our heritage.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
It's like, you guys all name things that are tough to be like, no.
I know.
Like, it's all like back to that Alexandria chick.
Yep.
She'll tweet like, our country is too wealthy to have poor people in it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, what do you want me? How do you want me to argue with that?
Yeah.
It's like, that's your political stance, is you want to end poverty?
Dude, I saw the one guy's political stance was that he didn't support cops shooting young black kids.
No more cops shooting young black kids. No rape, no war.
Yeah.
It's like, yes.
It's awesome.
Please.
Do it.
Please.
Well, that's my too. It's like to think about.
That's my political stance. I'm running for office.
How you're about no rape,
all about no violence and no bad. My platform is no more bad things.
Utopia, dude.
I want no bad things to happen.
You're an utopianist.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm a eugenics utopianist.
Why eugenic?
Bad things. I don't
just big ass dicks only.
I'm gonna maintain a population of fat dicks, thick butts, the thickest motherfuckers walking around, dude. Thick roots only.
So you're Farrakhan, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be like when people Hitler's mom was half Jewish. It's gonna be like that with me. Once I create this master race, they're gonna be like, do you know Shane actually had a small dick? The whole population, he demanded fat dicks. Do you know his dick actually small?
Oh my god.
That'll be a topic of historians' debate, how thick my root was.
Oh, for sure, dude. Apparently they kept saying, Daniels is saying Trump has like a supreme mushroom head. He said it's like he has like the most mushroomest tip she's ever seen.
That's sick.
She's like, he has a weird day. He knows it. He has like, she was saying like it was like it reminded her of Toadstool from Mario Kart.
Wow.
He's got such a mushroom head.
That's because going back to your theory about plunging.
Yeah.
Trump comes from such a dynastic DNA pool, just such a dominant DNA pool that only the guys with the thickest plungers can be a Trump.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that's crazy. But dude, that makes me the what's her name? Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah. Sandy.
Sandy.
Yeah, she went back before she was an SJW. She was her name. No, her name was Sandy.
Someone tried to put up a thing that she was a stripper before. Might have been propaganda.
Definitely.
Okay. Why would you call herself Sandy?
Because she was a white chick.
Why'd she change her name to Alexandria?
Well, her name was always that, but they called her Sandy.
Who did, dude? Her oppressors?
All the oppressors she was friends with.
What?
All the colonizers she hung out with. Damn. She was like, "Oh, I can use my Hispanic name to my advantage. My name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez." It's like, "Oh, you mean Sandy? Who's Sandy?"
Well, did you see when
I don't know anything about her.
When she does her thing.
By the way, I want any gay listeners listening. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's actually really great, and what you're saying is actually like really fucked up. And like Dairy Queen.
What's funny is watching these billionaires who like watch her, and they're just kind of like, people like, yeah, we're gonna win. And there's probably like, all right, dude.
It's like, oh, you're gonna take 70% of my
yeah. It's like, okay,
come take it.
Well, it's also funny that like they all keep being like, we can do this, we can do. It's like, dude, we can hardly control ourselves. You know what I mean? It's like hard to like. Dude, it's hard not to do or like hard to make yourself do stuff. If you multiply that times, what is it, 7 billion people? Of course shit's fucked up, dude. You can't even control yourself. And you multiply that times a bunch of people. If you're like, well, let's just share this money. It's like, okay. People are still going to be wilding out, dude.
Yeah, this, oh my God. Never mind.
What? What'd she say?
I just sound like such a bitter hating this chick so much.
I mean,
I don't even hate her that much because she does say things that I obviously agree with. Like, dude, I said,
if they passed a 70% tax on the ultra rich, I'd be like, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Give me that money, dude.
And it's funny because it's a bunch of poor people like me are like, those guys earned it. Let them keep it. I'm a billionaire.
I'm a billionaire one day.
I have like $2,000.
I don't want people taking my 7%.
I'm like, I'm rich.
Yeah, dude. That's I don't want someone taking my first bill, dude. I don't want someone taking 70%.
True. Once our shit pops off, once the Patreon starts popping off, and we're both billionaires.
What are you popping up on her?
They have this thing about her dancing.
Yeah.
That's a big thing that Republicans are trying to share for. There's a video of her like dancing.
So what?
Exactly.
Oh, they're saying like if she's
like, look at this lady. She's look at this dance. She danced.
That's
sick though. That's
a sweet attack.
Yeah, she just.
Oh yeah, think she could be a congresswoman? Well, let me show you when she danced.
Yeah, and then she it's funny to just see both sides
and have her be like, and they're trying to attack me because I dance.
Yeah, so then she put up a video of her dancing. It was kind of funny, but she also like posts like meme level internet slang as like responses to like Republicans talking shit.
Cardi
like, one
B's
of them was
fighting.
like, all of our bases now belong to us. You know that old, I don't know.
No,
it's a very old meme.
Cardi B's going at it right now with Tommy Lauren.
Nice.
Yeah, Cardi B's been real political.
Cardi B's
Cardi boy, dude.
Cardi boy.
Cardi B. Cardi B.
She was a stripper.
Yes, but someone was trying to say that, you know who was too. Good, it could have been fight part propaganda, but yeah, Cardi B's been like talking about like a lot of shutdown stuff, being like, this shutdown is stupid, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Tommy Lauren came out and was just basically like, oh, hilarious. Is this the liberals' next great thinker? And then Cardi B's like, I will dog walk you, bitch.
I'm definitely on Cardi B's side on that battle.
I will dog walk you. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah, I support Cardi B.
She's hotter. When girls argue about ideology, I'm like, wait, but you're hotter.
Yeah, who's hotter?
Okay.
Yeah, that's AOC. She's got a chance, dude. She can be hot sometimes.
Who?
Alexandria.
Yeah,
she can look good.
Yeah, if she definitely came to power.
There's also a hot Muslim lady that's coming in.
What?
There's a hot Muslim congresswoman. They're doing it right, dude.
It's funny it took them that long to figure out. If they just put a bunch of hot chicks out, we'll be like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, wear a turban.
Yeah.
You're going to get people jerking off, dude. Mia set the table. Now run with it.
Who's Mia Khalifa?
Princess of Arab porn, dude.
What?
Oh, my God.
Damn, I didn't know about that.
What?
I didn't know about Mia Khalifa. The name sounds familiar.
Because of Wiz, her brother. Yeah, I don't know why I feel uncomfortable
talking about Alexandra.
I don't care enough and know enough.
Oh, you just don't want to be personified as being like, I'll tell you what, Alexandria.
Yeah, I don't want to be one of those guys. I don't hate her because I just hate people that are phony. Exactly. She seems very phony to me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think it's because the right does. They're like, I love God and troops. It's like, you're a fat. You need to fucking shut the fuck. You're a fat, rich pussy. You have nothing to do with the military, and you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
You sinned immensely to get where you are. So that's ridiculous. But then the left being like, it's time for change, and we are here to fight for the people. Viva revolution. And it's like, you're going to claim political revolution as soon as you get into office. You're going to be just by the book Democrat.
For
You're
sure.
Like, what is our party line?
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Yep. Yeah, it's just bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
It's just that's like the cool thing that's gonna get kids. Like, we need to do this, and she'll get in, and it'll be
They're all Pepsi commercials.
her 70% is gonna be Trump's wall, dude. He's not getting that.
But also,
thing,
what's happening now is if Trump gets that wall, it's setting up the next president to be considered the greatest president of all time.
Well, knock it down.
When he knocks it down, and he's like, "This is a country of peace."
I was about to say, dude, that's gonna be like Gorbachev, dude.
Yeah, it is.
That's I said that.
Tear down this wall.
I was telling that
dude.
to someone. I'm like, dude, if he builds that, someone's gonna get mad knocking it down.
Next person about Peace Prize. Down.
It'd be funny if they threw it on the wall and a bunch of Mexicans came in like, oh shit,
back up. It's like a zombie movie, just like a hand sticking through a nailed-in window. You open it, there's like a million. It's just like, oh fuck,
that'd be so,
was right.
He was right. If you pulled the wall down, and then everyone got raped, they're like, oh god, no! Drugs come flying in.
I told you.
Yeah, Trump's in the stockades.
Trump's a ghost.
Trump's in the stockades. He's still doing his finger signs. Like, this is what I was talking about.
They got that French Revolution.
It's a beautiful wall.
Those socialists I met last night, they would go for it.
What? Building that wall
Just
down? Taking
a
it
French
down?
Revolution. Get the guillotine out.
Dude, aren't the French like having a revolution, like a full revolution right now?
Yeah, I
They
think
did run on the banks.
I think the conservatives are getting wild over there.
Run on the banks, I think. I think they took all the money out of the banks.
I don't know enough
I'm about to take my money out, dude.
You better take
I'm
your money out.
I'm about to make the system feel it, dude.
If you withdraw your money from the banks, this is going to be like 08.
What was that called?
Like
Black
crisis.
Friday?
Yeah.
It's going to be Black Friday. It's going to be 29,
if you took
dude.
your money out, some dude at Bank of America down the street would jump out the window. He'd be like, oh my God, somebody just withdrew $800. Jump out the window.
He's got a payment coming for $150 for Raymore and
I'm going to
Flanagan.
feed my family.
He's auto deduct $150 a month for Raymore and Flanagan, dude. The stock market just drops down. NASDAQ
Dude,
plummets.
waving their fucking...
Oh, I'm about to make a run on my bank.
Do it.
It's not open. It's open tomorrow. I'll make a run tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've gone into banks and demanded my money.
How'd that go?
PNC, they worked it.
Really?
So give me my money out of here. They started doing this bullshit where, like, they signed me up for this thing.
You taking on banks?
I took on PNC, dude.
You better take on the banks.
They started hitting me with these fees, and I was like, give me my... They were like, well, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Give me my money right now. And they were like, well, we have to wait 3 days. I'm like, I'm not leaving until I have my money. And they were just like, all right, we'll sign your check. Fuck
yeah.
I hate PNC.
Really?
Hate PNC, hate TD.
Who do you like?
Citizens Bank.
You like that's because of the...
And I like Bank of America because they were laundering all that money.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sick. I saw that. I was like, yeah, dude.
What, are they down in Mexico?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Pretty sure El Chapo might have fucked them.
Aren't there like tons of banks along the border?
Probably.
I think there's like, it's very clear what's happening.
Really?
Yeah, I could be wrong on that.
I know Bank of America
I might
got
get
pinched.
all my information from Sicario.
Bank of America got pinched. I like Citizens because it's paperless.
I love even trying to discuss any of this.
Oh, dude.
All my information's like Sicario, like one Reddit thread, the typical liberal on Instagram.
Well, I love how
some
you're like, I
fat
think it is,
fucking
and
dork.
I don't even know anything. I'm like, yeah, dude, definitely, obviously.
Yeah, clearly that's what's going on.
But yeah, the
Dude, I found out. You know that Instagram account I followed about? It's called the Typical Liberal.
yeah,
Like they post funny, like meme. I think it's funny to see like a conservative meme.
it is.
They're all
I've seen it before.
retarded. But then the guy posted pictures of himself for once.
What's he
He's
look like,
exactly
bro?
who you'd think he is. He's
Hold on,
fat
beard, little stubble.
Yep. No, beard,
Full beard?
short, fat kid from Alabama that's like, I love this country and I love it. It's like, dude, you stink.
Well, that book I read, Hillbilly Elegy, that was the dude had a chapter about, it was his autobiography, and one chapter about him laying in bed at night, like thinking about how much he loves America. And I was like, you weirdo.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
This guy, the fact that this dude's like an Instagram guy, it's like a short, fat Southerner that like, he'll post pictures of like the United States military. And it's like, dude, what do you have to do with military?
Yeah,
You're a
that
short,
sucks.
fat Instagram star.
Yeah, for real.
Suck a dick.
Yeah, get the. Yeah, that
I think
sucks,
I DM'd
dude.
him and I was like, promote Matt and Shane's secret podcast. He didn't respond, so fuck that guy.
Yeah, that shit's funny, man. That was the whole point of this country, so you could just come here and just be like a decadent Roman.
Yeah.
Be like, huh. Just don't care about any of that stuff.
That book I'm reading now is really interesting stuff about the military.
Really?
And how like civilian and military, there was never that changed in the 19th century. There was never a separation between the military and the population.
Oh.
Like civilian didn't even mean non-military.
Really?
Civilian meant like you studied law.
What?
Yeah, like you knew civil law.
Like that person's
some shit
a civilian.
like that. Yeah.
What?
And like the military wasn't ever regarded the way we regard them now, as like with so much reverence.
It was just kind of like, you gotta go.
Yeah, the people that were in the militaries were a lot smaller back then. At least in Western Europe. Mm. And like, it was like, you basically just served the king. Mm. That was it.
So you were like a mercenary.
Yeah, there wasn't. And
it was like thieves, and soldiers.
There was a lot of armies were compiled of dudes from other countries.
Yeah, as I'm saying. So it was like
mercenaries.
Thieves, soldiers, sailors. Yeah, it was.
It was just a job. There wasn't this like, this is my country, I'll do it.
How did they trick everyone?
Money. They would just pay dudes. There were generals that were generals for like 6 different countries.
I'm saying, how do they trick everyone now to be like, I love my country?
Well, that's what this book's about. It's about total war. What? And it's about amassing the entire country as a weapon. And these apocalyptic wars that are like, this is the war to end all wars. Instead of back in the day when it would be like, this is a war for this small territory. These 2 kings want it.
Wow.
We're going to have a gentleman like this. It was part of life. Wars were considered just like a natural part of life.
Yeah.
Like we fight gallantly, like all this bullshit. Mm-hmm. Now it's like we hate war, but when we do it, it's to end all wars.
Yeah, that is funny.
Like we need to end all war. Like every war. So like Napoleon, somebody gave a speech like, this is the last war. World War I, they were like, this is the war to end all wars. World War II, they're like, finally, peace. And then...
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the book I'm reading right now, I think you'd like it. It's called End Zone by Don DeLillo. And it's basically about nuclear warfare, but also the whole plot is through a college football team. So it's about this college football team, and then they're like, the one guy gets obsessed with nuclear warfare and like talks to all his teachers about it. And dude, they like talk about like decimation of population. It's like a weird book. It's really funny. But they have a whole thing about that, is how like our god is like atom bombs now. That's like our new god. We're like, it's just like the sheer force of it all. It's just like, it's crazy. That's the only thing that we bow to. We're just like the atom bomb, like we worship it, which is pretty sick. Yeah. The book's really good. It's funny. It's funny writing about a college football team. Like the guy will just be like sitting there thinking about atom bombs, and the guy next to him will be like, dash, slit. Dude, it's so
It's like us.
Yeah.
You're sitting there like, I gotta conquer my demons. They're like, I gotta get some pussy.
The book is pretty funny though.
Yeah, I'm excited about these books I got.
That's
sick. They're like Napoleon, dude. I started to talk about it on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Listen to the Patreon.
Sorry
dude.
if you missed it.
Patreon 2 is out, dude.
Patreon 2 is in the air.
Patreon 2 is gonna be sick. But I was talking to I talked a little bit about Napoleon's parents because I don't know anything about Napoleon.
True, me either.
For some reason in our history, we don't talk about it.
He sabered champagne bottles. I think he invented that.
He was wild.
That was part of his clique did that.
But he was his dad was this French dude that was just wild. The stories are thick.
What'd he do?
He was out for everybody.
What?
He was even linked to Marie Antoinette. Like there was a lot of like.
Who's that?
She was the queen of France.
They fucked her?
He was everyone. He had like sorcerers.
His dad fucked the queen?
Allegedly. But listen to this story. When his dad met his mom, Napoleon's parents, they were both married.
Uh-huh.
Napoleon's mom was some 18-year-old. Napoleon's dad. They met while he was...
Okay.
And they like were writing letters back and forth. And then finally she basically said like, yeah, we can... He went down and fucked her. And her husband, she was 18. This guy was like 40. He was some lawyer, some French lawyer.
His letter game was that strong?
Yeah, Napoleon's dad's letter game was strong.
How did he? So he was like, "Yo, let me get." He's like, "But you got an address, though."
Yeah,
and he was
she
like,
was
"All
like,
right,
I will succumb you and get." And went and was, and then the guy who suspected that she wanted to find out if she liked him. He wanted to find out if she loved the guy that was cucking her. So he was
he was cucking someone.
Yeah, he cucked this lawyer.
Napoleon's
French lawyer.
dad.
Napoleon's dad was cucking a French lawyer with Napoleon's mom. His 18-year-old hot mom. And then he was the guy came home and was like, I hate to tell you this, but that guy you've been writing to, he's dead. He died in battle. To see if she would like cry. And she was like, well, I must have brought him back to life because he's in the room over and we just had. And then
Napoleon's dad fucked his lawyer up.
No, then they might have had a menage a trois.
Stop! They had a devil's threesome.
Yep. Then
God, that's the most French thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
He was like, I am so outraged, I must fight
then
him.
him and Napoleon's dad ran a train.
Wait, so
on
Napoleon
Napoleon's
was
mom.
basically created by two men, but
Maybe.
he might have two daddy.
He might have two daddy.
Dude,
Yeah.
what a sick origin story.
Yeah.
He was a product of a devil's threesome.
Yep. And then I think they split up. After they fucked. I think the mom like found God and started focusing on that, and the dad went back to France and just fucked everyone. Yeah, but
And
he was
this lady
also
raised Napoleon.
yeah, and the dad like a war hero, or he was for everybody. He was like a war hero. He was like the man in battle.
Of course.
Yeah, dude.
He would
Napoleon's
write letters
dad was
and I would just like battle, write letters, and someone would be like, all right, you can find. He would just this guy would come across the French countryside as like blue balls, just like
Yeah,
oh god, oh my god, I have so much coming.
What was funny was the author was like, and I can't even state enough how he was under the 18th century French aristocracy standards. They were like, that guy's a piece of shit. Back then they were for everybody. Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was weird the way that he describes the military is like the officers, because they would only fight between like May and October.
Sure.
So it wasn't a full-time job. Like you would leave the military
and you would
all go and like write poetry and like be artists.
What?
Yeah. They were gay.
So that guy would like, I mean, back then too, like if you saw a chick in the woods, that was fair game.
Oh, 100%.
You could be like,
Chick in the woods?
yeah.
I mean, that's still fair game.
In the French countryside.
If you run into a chick while you're at midnight howling,
Oh, for sure.
That's
I wouldn't
legal.
even, I mean, she would just probably go prone, assume doggy.
She'd be a vit. You'd have to run.
True.
If you saw a hot babe in the woods,
True.
that's a vit.
I'd get vitched. Like, wait, what? Everything cool out here? Oh. Yeah, dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to report back next week with more Napoleon facts.
Dude, I read that. I don't know anything about the guy.
Napoleon, yeah.
His origin story is awesome.
Origin story. He got banished at one point. He has like 2 reigns.
He got
His first
banished
reign,
from
he got
France?
banished to an island.
Dude,
Then he came back and took power again.
what?
Yeah, bro.
God damn.
That was like the whole book is
He
about
fucked a lot too?
Napoleon. He had I'm sure he did.
More of a power boner?
He was more, yeah. He was like that was one thing he said. He was like, I didn't have friends growing up. All I had were books. He like studied war. Just that's the book's about him like inventing total war.
That's
and being
tight.
like,
if you study war, there's definitely an outlet. Like, what do you want to do? Be like, wage war? And they're like, all right, we can plug you
all
into
right,
some
psycho.
guys. Like, we got to think
I was
for
writing
that.
poems, but all right. What are you doing? I'm trying to get put right. What are
I'm
you
trying
up
to
to?
wage
I'm
war,
going
dude.
to conquer Europe. Like, all right. Get you up there.
I mean, dude, if you get the right, if you get the right channels, you're like, all right, army, check. You can just start mobilizing that thing and conquering. It's pretty,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, except then, like I said, I got that Goya book. That was all his drawings from what Napoleon was doing in Spain. Like, the army was just murdering and
A lot
raping.
of devil threesomes.
A lot of devil rapes, dude.
What the fuck?
And then I was looking at it, and it was funny because I read that story about them, and I was like, this entire tragedy came out of those two. Like, they had one kid, and they created the fuck devil.
They literally
They
did.
created the Antichrist, and he took over most of Europe.
Holy
Yeah, pretty wild.
If only if she tore that letter. If only that girl wasn't such a.
That 18-year-old wasn't a goddamn. She didn't need to cheat on that geezer that
How
loved
many
her
people died because she was a.
because she whored out.
Where did she even meet his dad? He just breezed through town.
Yeah, he was at war, and back then war was like
Yeah, you're just kind of bopping
just
around.
go down to a city.
Jesus,
Like, we're gonna go to war tomorrow.
Yeah, I love you.
Yep.
I love you, babe.
Next thing you know, you give birth to Napoleon.
Dude, that's
yeah,
fine.
wild stuff.
God,
I'll show
fucking-
you these Goya
I'm
drawings.
so mad at her, dude.
Yeah.
It's all her fault. Let me see them.
Yeah, they're hilarious. And like I said, the captions are like, he did not want this. It's like a priest getting cut open. Good.
That's hilarious. Yeah, bro. We're at an hour 20.
Yeah. Let's call it. Fuck.
What? You pulling off some dates?
Yeah. Fuck.
No, pull up different
we'll-
dates, dude. Pull up your goddamn dates. Buy my book.
Yeah, by the
Yo,
book.
I'm thinking about putting my. I was unsure